just ruined my encounter. I can make better encounters. Well, here we go. I'm going to min-max a character. That's your encounter.
You're alive. Whoa! Welcome everybody to our D&D one-shot for Halloween. Yes, it is a bit early for Halloween, but you know, schedules are important to work with.
It's the spooky season. That's all that matters.
Very true. Halloween decorations are going up. So, forget that. Christmas decorations are going up.
That's in school.
No, but you will. There was snow there.
Get us some snow.
You notice.
As long as it stays more in the mountains, I'm good. So, today we will be, our campaign will take place in the bedroom of a child named Little Johnny. Just decided to use a generic name.
Basic American.
You know too many Johnnies for it to be Johnny.
Too bad. Little name is Johnny.
His little name is Johnny?
Yep, his little name is Johnny. Once he gets older, they'll probably just call him John.
And then the basic name in Japanese is Taro. So if you use the name Taro in Japanese, it's because using the basic John.
Nice. Okay. Nice to know, Josh. And this will take place in his bedroom, where his toys will be protecting him from nightmares.
Is he supposed to be in his bed?
Well, yes, but then you can't walk across the bed.
The
Got it.
minis won't fit.
Yes, minis don't get along with giants laying on the bed. So, if you guys would like to pick where your character will start, yes, most of this will just be the map. Well, all of it.
I'm on the bed.
This is the torches, by the way. Yeah, I
Should
tried
I
that
not make
earlier.
it tall enough?
No,
It's not white
The
enough.
depth.
I would not start up there, because you will still take fall damage.
I won't, because it's a mini. No.
Oh, wait.
Bad idea. Tactical.
Never mind. I won't take fall damage. I will take fall damage this round.
Could be with the rocks.
Okay. For more explanation, we will be going through 3 rounds. Everyone's level will be increasing after each round. The round's end is denoted by after they have solved the puzzle attached to the round.
How's your intelligence?
I have an intelligence of 5.
I have an intelligence of -1.
How's your intelligence? How's your intelligence?
It's average. I'm average in that regard.
I have a +1.
Well, it'll help to know that your intelligence won't matter that much. It's more for the players themselves to figure out, because I didn't attach DCs to the puzzles. I forgot a couple important things to note, but I guess it makes sense to note it now. There is an outlet here. An outlet.
Sorry, I didn't
And
put
light switches here.
electrical stuff for you.
That doesn't matter.
What a single damage.
No, it's Darth Vader.
Okay, everyone introduce your characters.
Where should we start?
Everyone roll initiative.
Yes!
Okay, that's a critical fail.
That's a 7.
The left.
Plus 3 is 10.
10.
Okay,
Russell, lowest or highest first?
well, first let's pick colors. We'll use red is Vader, silver is unicorn, which makes sense. Green is you.
It would be blue.
Okay.
No, it'll be brown.
Okay.
That makes more sense for my character.
Blue will be the villains.
Alright.
Nightmares. Okay, so what did you get, Kelly?
10.
10. Alan?
But I have plus 3. What did you get?
He
got 11.
I got 11. Okay, critical fail.
Vader goes first.
Vader, go first. Okay.
I am the Dark Lord of the Things, the Master of the Closet, and the Lord of all things. It is my saber that keeps the peace and keeps everyone in line. It is in my place to be the ruler of the bedroom, but I have not achieved that yet because nobody will listen to me. I am Lego Vader, and I have my lightsaber of fury.
So wait, is this essentially a Toy Story alien?
Yeah.
I guess so.
I was hoping you would do Rex.
That'd be perfect though. Do the dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hello, the name is Cuddles. I'm a Valentine's bear that was given to little Johnny not too long ago. I have my little hot mace that I use to smash things. I am a barbarian monk, and will get the job done whenever nightmares come.
Now it's my turn. So I am Starlight the Unicorn. I love books, I love learning, and I love the stars. And I'm a healer. And so I protect Johnny from his nightmares by keeping him safe.
She's here because it's
Yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Nibbles. Little Johnny saved me from the desert place of the Deseret Industries and gave me my name, and thus I am bound to his eternal service and his happiness. I have slain the great dust bunnies under the bed, and I have checked the outlets each night to make sure there's no water. I have braved the darkness of the desk drawers after Johnny forgot about me on his dresser. Now I am here and ready to serve my loving and helpful friend.
Oh, thank you, guys. That should be an interesting night.
We can end there, that was awesome.
Great performance. And 20 on that one. Okay, I added some things to the nightstand. The chair is a plasma lamp, just so you know. It is not up. There's no light in the room, and
put a barrel.
I could. I didn't grab a barrel. The chair was next to the rocks.
Okay.
Are the rocks actual rocks? No, the rocks are night lights. Not plugged in.
Oh, these are the ones you have to plug in. I was hoping it was like the little ones you like pop and they turn on. I suddenly understand.
I understand the puzzle. Puzzle explained everything.
All there is to know now.
Don't have your dice? Don't have my dice. 1 second.
This is the only time I brought one set, so I can't help you. I have plenty of dice, or I did have plenty of dice. Actually, I have a plenty of dice surrounded by
I have
dice
plenty of
racks.
dice. I have my bag of like 40 some 35 sets behind me. Good. I
I've got mine
one
upstairs.
one set. Okay. So let me roll to see what appears. Okay. So
Who makes the cookies?
Wait. The night begins with little Johnny starting to fuss in his sleep, which wakes you all up, and activates protection mode. And you all notice that nightmares have started spawning in the room. Sure, spawning works. We'll just randomly place them. Doesn't matter. Now, these particular nightmares have come from,
Has a book.
you can only assume from the, Halloween movies that little Johnny's been watching.
Okay, was he raised on the old stuff or the new stuff?
Yes. they're so terrible.
Either way,
Yes.
I'd rather fight Freddy Krueger than it.
Do they look like Casper?
No, these ones look a lot like human skeletons.
Sleep in his grandmother's clothes?
No, because I'm watching Scooby-Doo's on the Island.
So, these things start coming in, or appearing in the room, forming from the shadows. So, from now we'll just act in this initiative order until the next round. So, Vader, it is your turn. What should you do?
I turn to the nightmare that is right there and say,
I am lord of this place. You are not welcome here.
and I reach out and use telekinesis. And he's rolling a dexterity strength saving throw. That's 12. It's a nice roll, and I get above the 16 to succeed.
Telekinesis. At level 5?
Level 5. Yep. Very human.
Oh!
Okay, well,
Has to happen. Vader!
Did he get double 16?
no, he failed miserably.
Okay. He gets pulled closer towards me. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
And then, I guess my sunblade is already activated. So then I'm going to hit him twice with my lightsaber. That's a 27 and a 23 to hit.
Easily hit.
It's a base of 10 damage each time.
But he is definitely dead.
Is he out with the first?
No.
I hit him.
He is now in 3 pieces.
Friends, we are under attack.
Okay. Would you like to move at all?
5, 10.
Okay. Cuddles. Your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will reach into my heart and pull out the handle of my heart piece. And I will Rage. Rage. I would like to rage!
He's a stuffed bear. He can't.
And as I rage, my cute little fluffy tail turns into a spiked lizard tail. And I will smack it with my mace, potentially. That would be 12.
No, you do not hit.
Dang it. Okay, I will smack it with my tail. With a 13.
That barely connects.
Yes! I will hit it with my tail. Take 7 damage.
Should have used different dice. Oh.
Don't use Pike's dice.
We go from a laser sword dashing it to pieces to a mace missing a tail spinning the head.
Okay.
Try harder next time. You can be part of my forces of darkness.
Working on it.
Your tail smacks into the bones as they creak and...
Wait, is it a skeleton?
Yes.
Is it vulnerable to my bludgeoning?
Oh, that is true. It is.
So that would be 14 damage.
Never mind. In that case, it shatters to bits.
Yeah!
You might as well just pull those off. They'll be reused.
Oh no.
Normal. Okay. Well, the one that's next to me. I will run up to it. And then hit him with my hooves.
Wow!
Oh, I shouldn't have rolled 2. Why did I grab 2?
Reroll.
I think it's safe to say that it's dead.
Whoops. I shouldn't have hit it with my tail. Okay. I forgot. I'm only level 3 barbarian.
Oh.
In my head, I was level 5.
Okay, now that is a 21.
So he's fine.
Disgrace.
I know.
And oh boy.
He's dead.
Yes, he's dead. 12 damage.
Oh, only 12? Oh, it's bludgeoning
Well,
though.
plus, yeah, and what?
Plus 4. Plus 4.
I forgot to change those, so they're still wrong.
It's plus 2.
Yeah, so it's fine.
But into the carpet. You can remove that one.
He's like, ah!
Well, I mean, he kind of
It's
did
so
just get...
tiny.
Okay.
Blasted across the room.
Yes.
Nibbles. I was like, it has something to do with biting.
Chomper?
Chomper? Really?
Nibbles. Go. Right? Yes.
I am going to draw my longsword and shield. I'm going to go up to this skeleton here. I'm going to make 2 swings with my longsword. And that's 19 and 22 to hit.
Easily.
Okay, he takes 9 and 11, 20 damage in total. Slash.
Okay, so you easily dismember this nightmare as it also crunches into the carpet.
So that's 22. How light is the room? Can we see at all?
Yes, you guys can see due to your toy night vision.
I have low light vision anyways.
And I guess I'll just start making my way towards that guy since 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, their turn.
I shall defend Timmy's happiness! Johnny! Timmy,
Think of
Johnny,
your own child.
Alright, and then out of the shadows comes more. Also, there's a window here. Just scatter them around. You should put like a little door. Well, it's a 4-foot window.
That's a big window.
Actually, quite average size for what I've been putting in at work.
Oh, not for toys. It's a big window for toys.
Yeah,
For toys, it's like a giant grand ballroom door inside this thing with a window.
Okay. Who's second?
Yes. The ones that spawned in are still just crawling in on the ground. This one will move up here. And we'll use its... We'll attack Nibbles.
Try me.
Oh, and it got a critical hit.
Ow.
That can't do anything for you.
You take 6 damage.
Only 6?
Yeah, that's... There would be. No, that was their turn.
Oh.
Vader's turn.
Oh, Colin's just gone.
You dare to challenge the master of the room beneath Timmy.
Johnny.
You have infected me, dear friend.
See, it's not my fault!
You are not fit for the Empire. I'm going to try and use telekinesis to try and this guy fight people.
Oh, he actually succeeded. Oh, man. Right, wait, what's the say? What am I?
16.
Strength.
Yeah, strength.
Oh, in that case, no, he failed. Never mind.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna say, you pull out a red.
Dang it.
he's going to attack the guy to his right. No, on your left. Yeah, and that will be 27 to hit.
Hits.
With, that's an extra D8 because it's dead. So 8, 10, total of 19 damage. That first hit.
Yep, he's dead.
Wonderful. Okay, second guy is a critical hit.
Oh boy.
Well, you swing at him and accidentally bump your saber button, and it just goes out as you swing past him, realizing that you missed.
I'm not the only one.
With the force! It wasn't me! I think Johnny wanted me to not use it.
On their nightmares? That's your whole job!
I think he likes them.
Okay,
Maybe.
my turn.
Yes.
Let him deal with the insecurity.
I need to do my job. 5, 10, 15. Smack that one with my mace. Oh my goodness. That's 16. 4, 1d6. That will be 13 damage. Bludgeoning.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. For a bonus action, I will kick the next one. For another 16. For... Really? 10 damage. It's bludgeoning.
Oh, that's right. It's like, how did you do 10 damage?
Roll the 1.
Dang, all you need to do is roll 3.
Darn.
Okay. It is now for Starlight.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to
Starlight Sparkle.
this one. No, not Sparkle.
Just Starlight?
Just Starlight. And then, use my horn. Oh boy, so close.
What the frick is going on here? Her dice just lost.
So that is
A lot.
7 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's one that Alan hit, so it is very much dead.
No.
Whatever.
Who's out there?
The parent.
Beta?
Me, Nibbles.
Everyone freeze.
Okay. That one's dead. You can remove it.
Yay!
For now.
Oh, and then as my bonus action, I will use the Chalice Constellation and use my loud shape. So now I am a unicorn with glowing stars on its body in the form of a cup.
In the form of
The cup?
Yes, a chalice.
You're in
A big fancy cup.
Wait, so you wild shaped from a unicorn into a unicorn?
Yes.
With a fancy chalice.
I'm slightly translucent and have glowing stars, so I'm now a nightlight. A very, very dim one.
Oh, give off light at all?
Yes. Yes, just a tiny little bit. From the glowing lines of
Yes.
my
but
joints and
Does it
stuff.
sit in?
Yes.
give a
Bright
distance.
light for 10-foot radius and dim light for
Okay,
additional.
that's what I needed.
Oh,
That's fine.
Sunblade has a base of 15 feet of bright light and 15 feet of
Holy frick! Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's by himself is allowed to go half the room.
Except for his light just went off.
My cup base is
We'll deal with that when we come to it.
Thanks.
a base.
Okay.
Very fancy.
Nibbles.
Alright, I'm going to make 2 longsword attacks against this guy here. That's 21 and 25. I'm assuming those both hit.
Uh-huh. Those are the two numbers that...
A total of 11, 19 damage.
Yep.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my invisible folk ability, Hungry Jaws, to turn around and bite this other guy right here.
You lizard bit me in the butt.
10.
You missed.
You spun around so fast you got dizzy.
Focus on the point. Focus on the point.
Okay, turn around, I snap at him in the face.
So,
I think you need more watch.
So why?
we'll do that.
I
Okay,
can't get to the bathroom, the knob is too high.
so you notice that the nightmare in the light looks like it's being weakened by being in there from both of your guys' light sources. And a couple more spawning, but not within.
Actually, my weapon's facing back right
Oh, that's true. But hers is still there. So these are going to be as far away from lights as possible. And, and he's going to attack Vader. Oops. I'm guessing...
I am not smart enough to figure this out.
14.
Hey, you actually did. I don't have over 20 AC with this character this time, so...
What is your AC?
19.
Yeah, 14.
It's been a long time, so over 20.
Right. That's the worst face.
Okay, and that'll bring us back to Vader.
Okay.
Who's red?
Bonus action, sunray. Then he's going to use his action, or he's using attack action to attack him. That first hit is a 16.
Okay.
Okay. So 1. That's a total of 10 plus the hit because I'm dead. 18 damage. 30 damage.
Yes. He's very much dead.
And then we'll go 5, 10, 15. Oops. And hit again. That's a critical hit. Okay. 5, 12, 19 points. Actually, 23 points of radiant damage.
There's actually 4 more dice in there.
Very dead. That one just kind of like disintegrates as you stab it.
Vader damage.
Yay!
The force is with you. Always. Use one with the force, and the force is with you.
Yeah, Cuddles.
All you know is the force with you.
Okay. I just came from this way. 5, 10, smack with my mace. Oh my goodness, that is an 18. 17.
Yes.
17. That is a d6. For 9 damage. Doubled to 18.
He did.
Okay, so that's 5, 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. Too short.
I do have a DC for that if you would like to try and attempt it, but
I got another movement.
yeah, I'll make you enough movement for it.
No movement.
How high is it up? Well, the 4-foot window became 20 feet for us.
Well, so the bed itself, in all reality, is only like maybe 2 feet off the ground. But each of those squares is a foot.
So to us, it should be about 10 feet up.
Yeah.
I can do it.
I could easily do that.
Yes.
I can try. But I'm a horse.
Oh, that's actually, if I can get you under me, I can push you. Just tell me this to push you up.
I have advantage on athletics checks.
That's fair.
Yeah, the DC is very easy.
It's my turn, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, plenty. And then I'm going to smash it for house.
Okay.
A 16.
That hits.
Oh, okay. That is
Dead. That is dead.
That was a lot of damage.
You have not rolled under a 5 for your hook damage.
no.
Okay. So once again, oh wow, you guys managed to clear all of them. Okay, that brings us to Nibble's turn.
There's nothing around me, so I guess I'll cast light on myself.
You have spells? My goodness, I wasn't expecting this. A lot of
You like that T-Rex? You know Rex? Where you grab his hip? Run! It's like, right.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just make my way towards the bed. Careful not to wake Timmy, friends.
Johnny.
You can roll
30. I'll just move over towards his 9 seconds. So, what now?
I guess we have to turn on the night light.
Or
I
the
can't
light
see.
switch. His parents must have forgotten.
Okay, so
And there's no moon.
Vader, can you push the nightlight from here?
There is no night.
Not light. The light switch. Light switch. Can you hit the light switch? And jeopardize the mission.
The idea is not to wake him up. Alright, let's see. He has to appear from the furthest, as far away
There's
from
Johnny.
Does anyone cast darkness on Johnny's head?
Actually, I can next level. Never mind, not next level. That's a different character.
We had a few more levels we could totally mess around with.
Look at all the nightmares that spawn on Johnny's face.
That's not ideal.
I think this is a bad
Okay. And that nightmare spawns in, but he can do nothing. So, that brings us back to Vader. He's doing a very
20, 25, 5, 10. How high is this up?
The nightstand.
That's gonna be across.
Or
10 feet across, not actually there. It's more like 2 foot.
yeah. So the nightstand is a little bit higher than the bed itself.
3 foot, what would you say?
The bed is about 2 feet up. So it's about like 2.5-ish.
So about 12 and a half feet.
Yeah.
It's not very good. 5, 10.
Yes.
Okay. Vader will reach out his little claw hand and focus very intently as he looks at this nightlight on the top. And you guys watch as this just starts to rise. And float down towards him. So use mage hand to midnight from the top.
Okay.
Bring it down towards him. Witness the power of the dark side. This is why Johnny selected me, master of the bedroom.
I prefer the last one.
I'm the master of the bedroom. And then I'll go. Or Vader will go 5. But again, my memory isn't that very good.
Okay. Kettles, your turn. There's still a nightlight up there.
There is. But if I don't attack something, my rage will drop. You guys handle them. Handle that. I will handle this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And smack. Oh my gosh. That is a 13.
You hit.
That one hits? Okay, I was worried about that one.
He's dead.
A lot of damage. Okay,
Finally.
smash. Okay, how much was that? That was 45? 15, 20, 25. I'll just stay here.
And that brings us to
Actually, I'll
Starlight.
go over here really quick.
Have you closed the doors open or
Bonus action, patient defense.
Closet doors are closed.
Okay. Good.
Oh, crap.
Also, those closet doors, for anyone wondering, are sliding doors.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Vader and inspect the nightlight. I guess.
I see you respect my authority
Yes.
as master of the bedroom.
Investigation. That's a 16.
It's a nightlight. You know that Johnny's parents recently got new nightlights and were going to put them in, but due to the events of the evening, never got around to it.
It's just
Okay.
neglectful parents.
So what does it look like? Is it just one of those little...
It's just a
Right,
nightlight that
one.
just goes into an outlet.
Okay.
However,
One of the cute ones, you know, with Grogu on it or something. I don't know.
I find the lack of creativity disturbing.
I know what this
Just
is.
smash it already!
It's a very violent there for Valentine's Day. It's
Okay.
Right, it was about it.
Are you going to do anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna tell Vader, pick it up and climb on my back. Because I can't pick him up. I have hooves.
You can swoop him up go under his legs.
Yes, it has been a long time.
Never mind, you can't go under his legs. He doesn't really have...
Also, you're a lot bigger than Vader.
Yeah.
Vader
I'm gonna
is
kneel down.
small.
He can move his legs around. This is like another story. Yeah, I can sit and try not to fall.
This would be a great animated
Yes.
one shot.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
Sure.
Are you going to try and get up on the bed?
I can't.
You can. It's very easy.
Try. But I just hope they don't get on my back. So, yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
going
you
to
can
do.
reach it just fine.
I can't interact with you.
You can fight it.
Yeah, you could bite.
Oh, good.
Just grab one of the prongs. Stick the other prong in the outlet.
And then smash it. Sure, I'll grab the,
Let's begin
Starlight
again.
moved to the outlet with the nightlight.
Okay. What else are you doing, Nibbles?
I think if that's 4 feet out, that's 20 feet of our movement, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm completely out of movement. I'm just
Okay.
shutting off my light on myself, so I'm not waking up Johnny. I almost called him Timmy again.
Good job.
Okay.
And I'm just getting positioned over, like, I got it! I got it!
Wait, I just realized why we're calling him Timmy. I just got that reference.
Little Timmy?
Little pigeons.
I don't think I get the reference.
Little Timmy's pigeons?
Nope, I've never heard of that before.
Genshin Impact.
Oh!
Alright.
Somebody had the audacity to combine a bunch of ults with Seiyu's elemental skill to just murder all of them on the bridge.
And we have some more nightmares appearing.
I didn't even know you could kill them until I accidentally did it.
Hurry up, guys!
I only have 2. I only have 2
Okay,
bullets on my record.
that brings it
That's as far as
to
I'm going.
Vader's turn.
I killed the ducks, and it was the worst decision of my life. Hello. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not close enough.
At this point, do we want to just give up on solving the puzzle and just see how many of these bozos we can kill?
No. No, we do not.
I will prove
That takes time.
I am the true ruler of the room. So I move 5 feet forward, and I'm going to pick up the other one.
Okay.
Just focus.
Hey, that's mine, that's mine! Can I jump onto it? and grab-
There's a lava
No.
lamp. Turn on the lava lamp.
Not your turn.
Pull it in. This is mine now, Nibbles. You will understand the true might of the dark side.
Doc, I don't care!
Through it.
Doc, will that make Johnny happy?
No.
Wait, it moves 30 feet. No, I was right. I can summon it right there
Yes.
using an action. And I bring it 30 feet in. I go, wait.
There's the other outlet over
side,
here.
right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Hey, but-
Begone, false shadow. The true lord of the bedroom will not suffer you.
Okay, my turn.
What is this?
5. Smack it with my mace. Really high. Also really high. That is a 12. Doubled. This is only 4. Okay, that's 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I will hit the guy over here with my tail.
I thought you
Oh,
could
wait.
use your tail.
I can't use my tail right now. I will just kick the guy in front of me as a bonus action. Never mind.
No,
I
you will not.
Kick and miss.
You missed.
Goes for a Spartan kick and missed.
This is the Empire.
Alright, that brings us to Starlight.
Okay.
You gonna plug it in?
I'm gonna try to plug it in.
Alright. It goes in easy enough.
Apparently, stuffed animal horses are much better at putting in night lights than real horses.
It's
Alright.
a nice hoof work.
We'll count that as your action. As you plug it in, it instantly illuminates that area for bright light out to 5 feet for you guys, and then dim light after that. Because they're just night lights. They're not that bright. Okay.
Better night light.
As that happens, the shadows cast by the skeletal nightmares start darkening. Okay, and
Whatever you did, that did something.
that brings us to Nibbles.
I My Dark Lord gains strength.
I'm going to jump down onto the nightstand and try to turn on the lava lamp, plasma lamp, whatever the heck it is.
Yes, the little plasma lamp. You know the ones with the little lasers that you touch and it.
Wow, it's a plasma globe.
Yes, those.
I'm gonna try to turn it on.
Okay. Roll me a.
Please don't say intelligence.
Investigation.
Yeah, actually, it is probably intelligence check.
It is.
Roll me an intelligence.
This is
check.
going to hurt.
Let the force be with you.
10.
All right.
You have a -3?
Yep.
Holy cow!
I have a 5 intelligence and 5 charisma.
Okay, so you're able to figure it out. There's a little switch on the back, and you push it, and it starts illuminating that area.
Cuddles, I did something!
I don't know.
I would give you a
Thumbs
thumbs up, but I don't have opposable thumbs.
I will raise a hand.
Look, we're having stuffed animals here gripping weapons and
It's
walking
like
around
this.
like people. I think we can say they can give a thumbs up somehow.
So, and with that, the shadows darken into a different form of nightmare.
Ooh, it's the boss level.
Well, not really.
What do these look like?
Shadows.
Oh my goodness, they're shadows.
Vulnerable to radiant damage. No, they're not vulnerable to radiant
Okay, so that can't take my action.
Yes, that took your action.
Alright, then I guess I'll just jump down in the nightstand. Did jumping to the nightstand cost any movement?
No, don't worry about it.
Right, then I'll jump onto the bed. 5, jump down. And 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Just out of reach. Fully.
Alright.
Do not
Their-
worry, Johnny.
Their turn.
I shall save you.
The red ones will do nothing. But the skeletons will. Wait, didn't you kill that skeleton now? Oh no, you
missed
I killed this one. I missed that one.
I've been keeping track.
So that one will attack you.
I'm at like 10 deaths.
Who is you?
Will attack Cuddles. What?
17.
Okay, he misses. Okay, one will attack Nibbles.
Good job.
And miss. And
Yes, I shall defend
Swing,
little
Johnny.
Timmy.
Swing,
Johnny.
Johnny.
5, 10, 15,
What's your AC?
20.
17 with my shield though, it's a 19.
And
I
we'll
have the
miss.
lowest
Wow.
AC at a 17. That's ridiculous.
I
We
would
are
have,
stacked.
but Russell let me have +3 armor.
So,
I was like, why didn't I put armor on? I'm a barbarian monk.
yeah.
Literally no armor is in the name of both of those.
Alright, so that will bring us to Vader's turn.
Nope, plug it in.
You dare underestimate the true power of the master of the bedroom.
And I will stick the nightlight in. That's
Alright.
my interaction.
So, it illuminates the area.
Please tell me things go poof.
Yes, things go poof.
Woo!
Well,
They're all coalesce into a giant shadowy figure of Johnny as we have to deal with the existential terror of having to face our creator and all of his deepest nightmares incarnate.
You're supposed to help me rule the galaxy, not destroy it.
need more
And
dice.
me?
You need more dice?
Yes. So, no, I got.
That's
I got
almost
the dice.
exactly what everyone said. Exactly. Oh, irony.
So, those two that are right next to it will be taking some damage.
Oh, they take damage. Okay.
Yes, not you guys. You guys are
No,
perfectly
when the
safe
last
in
line,
life.
when the last
Am I
line
still okay
goes,
to
we
use my
realize-
action to attack?
Yes, go ahead. Well, those ones are probably going to die right here. But
That's okay. I'll do it anyways.
so the blue one definitely is dead,
Poof.
and the red one is also dead.
Oh, never mind.
Both.
Yes. Those two.
Do you have 15 more feet of movement?
I do. I only moved 5 feet. I think it was 10 feet.
10 feet.
10. 15. We'll go
Does that mean
20.
we have gone up a level?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Fall, vile creatures.
No, that doesn't happen until 11 o'clock. It's only 10 right now.
So I'm going to attack the red one first. That's an
Okay.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, 9, 11, 18 points of radiant damage.
It is very dead. That one just kind of poofs into a puff of
Oblivion.
smoke.
Next one is a 26 to hit.
That easily
Against the
hits.
other one.
Ooh,
And
yuck.
2 ones. That's a total of 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so that one is not dead, but will shortly die due to just being in range of radiance.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to pull that guy 5 feet closer.
Come here.
Okay, that's a
Child.
strength save. Wow. You got a 16.
Okay, that saves.
He stays in
Does
his
he
way.
have strength?
Hey.
He actually is a -2 on strength,
Oh,
but rolled an 18.
Oh,
so-
I thought you would roll the 16.
next time, guys.
Nope.
Next time.
Okay. Whose turn?
Maybe I could.
Cuddles.
My turn.
Yes.
Cuddles would like to
The
destroy
violent Valentine's
them.
Bear.
5. Smack that one
Get it with
with
fire.
a lot.
He's very dead.
Very
He
much
has 1
dead.
hit point left.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. Flurry of blows with my last key point.
Would that be flanking?
Not quite.
Oh.
I don't think.
Hit him once. Way very well.
Yes. there you
Okay.
Big damage, big damage.
That would be for 7 damage.
are. Bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
So
14.
14. That one's dead.
Okay. Move another 5 feet for my last flurry of blows. Really high for another
Dead.
6 damage.
That one is not done.
Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
That was the best round yet, guys.
Okay.
Doing good.
That brings us to Starlight.
If that's the best one, yeah.
Okay.
How much better will it get once you get higher?
I
A
will...
lot more attacks.
There's one more shadow left, I believe, is all.
Yes. I will use first spell I
Zap
haven't
it.
used.
Zap it.
And I'll use Sacred Flame. 'Cause it should
Dexterity saving throw.
Should be good.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw.
What is your DC?
It is a 14.
Yikes.
It failed.
Wow.
That's
These poor
2
shadows
damage.
just can't
Oh,
catch
no.
a break.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage?
It would if we were just normal adventurers.
4 radiant damage.
I've had it so many times in like 3rd edition where you run into a shadow and you have a fighter with a greatsword and you're like, oh no, it's gonna be a long battle.
Right.
Take half damage from all non-magical sources. That's not force damage.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Okay, that brings us to, Nibble's turn.
I'm tired and
Go
I want to
Nibbles.
earn my name. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to make 3 bite attacks against this thing. 12?
12 hits.
Yes. 11?
No.
17.
2
Okay.
hits. 2
So that's-
solid chomps on a shadow.
7, 15. No, just 15.
15 damage?
Okay. And that last one gives me 8 temporary hit points because of Hungry Jaws. That's what it's called.
So,
Nice.
you bite into it and it dies.
It's a dice.
It only had 2 hit points left.
You see, friends, we are powerful. If we join forces, we might rule the bedroom.
Tastes like the
Nice.
dust bunnies under the bed.
That's not information I needed to know.
Okay.
I've never had dust bunnies.
And you've never been under the bed. Or the dresser. And you call yourself
And with
the lord
that,
of the bedroom.
I fell behind the dresser one time. Thank you.
Johnny falls into a more deep sleep and is less restless. You guys can move into... Yes, you guys all level up. Everything, all damage taken, which
I didn't
was,
take damage.
I think, like...
None.
Nobody got hit.
6 for
He
me.
took
That's
6
it.
damage. That was
I
it.
mean,
It's all healed. It just counts as a long rest. You know, using, heroic rules from the DMG.
Woo. Well, we're like anthropomorphic toys. So.
Yeah, it doesn't
Magical
matter.
anthropomorphic toys that just magically do things.
So, you all get strengthened. You can pick new starting places if you would like.
Is this like
Or go
another
back
night?
to your old one. You cannot get up to high places like that, Alan.
Just the fall would kill you.
no, because I'm a monk. I have slow fall now.
I'm just on top of the dresser.
I have 122 hit points.
Me too!
Hey, that's great.
122 pointers!
I will stay
We're
by.
all in the 120s.
I will stay by the toy chest
No,
and
we're
look
not.
over
No.
as Vader looks over his domain. I wonder how I might convince Newt Gunray to accept my dominion.
Actually, wait, can I be under the bed?
I mean, you could.
Could I start out under the bed?
Let's just not, because
Okay.
it makes things
I'm on the
complicated.
dresser.
I will be on the toy chest. Never
I'll be
mind.
on the bookshelf still.
There we go.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you want most in life?
Protect Johnny.
Happy Johnny!
Okay. I would like everyone to roll perception checks just so you guys notice the clues in
That's
this.
23.
Oh my goodness.
15.
8.
Oh.
I'm proficient too!
Natural 1.
Okay.
2 and a 1.
You guys.
I am asleep.
I am this way, actually.
Okay. So,
I'm
with the
looking out the
23,
window.
you notice a glint of a metallic glint coming from the bookcase on the bottom shelf. And you also notice a skull set out for decoration on the top, well, not this top, but that shelf there. Sitting next to it is like a rope that Johnny usually plays with for you guys to be able to climb up there. That's a bookshelf.
What's so interesting about the skull?
It's scary and glowing in the dark.
That's giving me
Oh yes, it looks like this.
I was like, where is it?
I still have it. So there's your example of what it looks like,
It actually glows in the dark.
Yes.
and it's very creepy to sleep with. So,
My
you notice
sisters would
that?
love it.
you also notice, and you notice this part as well, along with this. You notice the skull, but not the glint.
Okay.
And you guys both notice that the wind is rustling the tree outside of the window, and the blinds are up,
There's a window.
casting a
Weird
shadow on the window.
That's me.
You're casting another shadow. It's very scary.
Okay, and that is what you guys notice before this.
I'm actually very soft and squishy
Round.
right now.
Starlight!
Okay, and with that, everyone roll initiative for me.
I have advantage on initiative!
Yes! Finally, much better.
Don't I?
Since I rolled a 1, am I
Advantage
asleep
on
and does he
dex
have to roll something to wake
Did
me
you
up?
roll a negative one on initiative?
I rolled a natural 1
Sounds
on
right.
No,
my
that doesn't
perception. Okay.
Oh, never mind. I don't. I forgot. I'm only a
Okay.
level 4 barb.
Okay. So,
13.
The next one I'll do good.
13, Alan.
8 again.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
19.
Hey.
Dang.
And I will roll
Nibble
for
steals
them.
Vader's glory.
He is a
What
worthy
did you got?
apprentice.
13.
13. They will go in the
Actually,
middle of you
reminds
guys
me
this
a lot
time.
of Calabac. A good version of
Darn.
Calabac, but nobody gets it.
So,
That's okay.
these ones...
Please tell me they have bows.
No.
Dang it.
You want to throw arrows back at them?
Yes, please.
I have just the combo for you. I have bow.
You have a bow. But
These
you have to
ones-
use your action to shoot me.
I can shoot at 2 things.
Look
Three
like
things.
very creepy scarecrows.
Oh.
Oh.
Also known as scarecrows in the monster manual.
Ah.
Take notes, guys.
Okay,
I will do the haymaker.
that brings us to Nibble's turn.
I'm going to waddle up on my 2 legs, walk over and pick up my homemade bow and a couple of toothpicks that I keep laying around just for the occasion. And I take aim, and I fire.
I think the real magic is the toothpicks fly straight.
Yes.
Okay, fire.
And
Make
3
your-
attacks later.
Yes.
That's 26, 24,
Hits.
and 16.
Hits.
The rate of
No wait,
straw.
all of those are lower. All of those are 1 less. So 15. Does that
Yeah,
still hit?
they all still hit.
Okay, good.
They have terrible armor class.
6. It's 8.
I'm
so 14.
Guessing this is a non-magical weapon.
No. It's non-magical, so it's 19 damage. If you're having that, that's 9.
9 damage. Okay.
I just picked normal weapons. Things here! Something! I don't know what! What is that?
It looks like a scarecrow. I
Is
read
that-
about them in a book once.
All you're doing.
So I move about 5, 10, 15,
They
20.
look like Jawas
jumping back
that
down
sprouted
here.
legs.
Jumping 25, jump down 30.
Okay.
They're terrible.
I'm gonna grab my. I can't grab those. I already used my action.
Okay, that will bring
I
us
just leave my weapons
to-
stowed across the. I
That's-
can't carry them. I'm a stuffed crocodile.
Vader's turn.
That never gets old.
Right. I see that my companions are fighting the skeletons, and I look up at the skull. Oops. I knock you over with the force.
Push me out the window! Vader, you betrayed us all!
It's a power
Just
move.
like Buzz Lightyear.
I'm going to
Right.
use the force and focus and try to pick up the skull.
So, with this one, it is too heavy for your little Lego hand.
It's 4 times as tall as you.
Probably just 3.
You have been defeated.
But you do notice that there is the rope that I mentioned earlier is near the edge. If you maybe bump the shelf or
5, 10, 15.
pull the rope down, you can
20.
climb up.
I'm going to grab the rope.
Okay.
This is not befitting a ruler of the bedroom, but I will do what I must.
So the rope drops down, makes it accessible with an athletic check. But
26.
oh yeah, easy.
Do I have enough movement to get up there?
No.
Okay.
You're halfway
Next
there.
turn.
Yeah.
I will do it one-handed. With my lightsaber in the other hand. Don't cut it!
Dangerous
If you
acrobatics.
think about it, Legos can't, in all reality,
Touch
grab right
hands,
in
yeah.
front of them. So I mean, you kind of have to.
This
as a
is like
Lego.
Toy Story.
Yes.
He's using his feet because that will work.
Just pulling his lightsaber off to the side. Trying to look cool.
Uh-huh.
My mage hand is doing nothing.
Spinning in circles.
Alright.
This is how old people climb rooms. Especially Han Solo. He can't do it as well as I can.
The one will appear there.
Do we still have the night lights on?
Yes, night lights are on, so they will not appear within range of the light.
What the heck is
Oh.
causing them?
Let me see here. I will draw out. This is bright light, and this is bright light.
I want to rage kick a box.
5,
I will cast
10,
catapult
15.
with my foot.
and this is bright light.
Well, if you had like a max strength and you did full out like something. Like
I've got an
critical
18
hit,
strength.
Would that count? Would that count?
It would
as
be
a
pretty
catapult
close.
spell?
Okay. Oh, I was moving down.
That's right. Let me stand back up.
That's why I never sat down.
It's
hard to keep
can...
Especially over the DM's screen.
Where is their movement?
My screen's like
Oh,
5
they have done
feet taller than that.
Yeah. I just get so excited and so energized. I'm like, just gotta stand. 'Cause I just
Okay,
can't.
so this
Right.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 cannot reach you. 5, 10, 15, 20. He will enter, and the moment he enters this area,
Dummy, he goes poof.
not quite full poof, but
Does Johnny start having nightmares?
yes, he is starting to
Squirm in his sleep.
squirm again.
Johnny.
So the
no.
closer they get, the more nightmares he has, and if he has enough nightmares, he'll wake up, call for mommy, and we'll go for us.
So,
And
And the
we'll
little
have
scarecrows will
food.
just toss us out the. And the little scarecrows will just toss us out the windows while everyone's distracted, and we'll have to Toy Story our way back up into the room.
so the moment he enters the area to get close enough to attack Nibbles, the plasma lamp engages and shoots a bolt of lightning at him.
Oh! I want one of those lights.
That's awesome, man. If I'd had that one as a kid, that would be so cool.
That would have been
I
amazing.
did have like a little, like a dive-like glow stick my dad gave me, and I tricked myself into thinking as long as it was lit, nothing would happen to me. So I just I'd like religiously keep it by my light every morning until night, and then pull it out and sleep with it. It was so bright.
Okay, and with that one actually dies.
Zap.
That one is zapped into non-existence.
And the first blood goes to the environment.
Exactly.
Alright,
You are actually keeping tallies of
Yeah,
kills?
not who kills what, but how many have died. Last round was 16.
Oh, I thought you were keeping tallies of who
okay,
killed the most.
and that brings us to Starlight.
Okay, Starlight is going to.
See, Vader, Nibbles, Cuddles, Starlight.
Now you're gonna start keeping track of
Environment.
everyone's kill count.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over here and hit him with my hose.
I've killed like 3 so far.
I think
I'm only
Cuddles
counting
has
this one.
killed the
Okay.
most.
The last one was
You missed.
that was ridiculous. I killed so many of
You
them.
strike out at the,
I hit the bed, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh
Oh no! Did I put a
It
hole in the
rocks.
sheets?
Alright, so you miss them. No effect there. That brings us to Cuddles' turn.
no! And then I'm gonna use
Cuddles!
my
Cuddles!
Starlight.
I will finish
Maybe.
my reflection. Close the window.
Well, okay, so if you want to close the window, you're going to get into the windowsill.
I'm on the box.
Yes.
Fine, I'll jump up there and close the window.
Can you
fall.
already climb up walls?
No, not yet.
Okay, in that case, let me find my DCs.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
Slow fall.
Make me a athletics check.
If I'm going to make an athletics check, I would like to Rajay first.
Would you like this dice?
No, I will roll both of these dice. As my tail grows out, I will lean back and then launch myself terribly. I mean, that's still a 17.
Okay, you make it. Okay,
And then
Now-
I will rage close the window.
not quite yet. So, it's 4 feet wide and also 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
The only way you can
That's
see
okay. I've got 40 movement feet.
the only way you can see up there is one of those twisty things.
Oh.
Oh, it's one of those
no.
blinds.
It literally these blinds where you have to grab onto
Oh.
the blinds and pull it down.
I have to pull it down.
Well, hang from it as it slowly falls down.
It's one of those old lines. We got that.
Oh crap! So I have to jump again.
But you can't reach the top. Well, you have to climb the.
Oh, well then fine. I'll go climb that.
Okay. Make me another athletics check.
Fighting
Another
for
athletics
lives. This teddy bear is training for
Woohoo!
a
Even
ninja
better for an 18.
Okay. Yes. You're able to shimmy your way to
How? I have no idea.
It's a stuffed bear.
Rubber. Up the very smooth, twisty things. And what are those even called? I don't
We'll
know.
find out later. Twisty Things works here.
Twisty thing.
I worked at a blinds factory. You would think I would know.
And you get up to the top of the blinds, where we will pick up on your next turn.
Somebody shoot me.
Got it! That brings us to Nibble's turn.
Right. I am dropping
Gonna
my
shoot it?
homemade bow and I'm gonna pull my longsword and shield from under the bed.
Okay.
And I am attacking this bloke.
Okay.
I'm actually over here.
Okay,
now.
that's 27. That's a critical fail. And 14?
Hits.
Okay. That is 15, 30 damage.
Holy
And I'm
crap.
gonna make a bonus attack for Hungry Jaws. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
So that's how much? 36 damage in total.
None of it is magical, correct?
None of it is magical.
Okay. 36.
All of my attacks are magical.
Mm,
Except my
Damage,
tail. My tail is not magical yet.
18.
that's okay. Just another level.
Next time.
Is the damage half?
Next time it'll
Yes.
be.
Alright, then
It's
I only
18.
have
Get the
3
magical
temporary points.
unarmored, whatever. the next year.
Well, I have my unarmed strikes are magical.
Okay.
My tail is called a natural weapon and is not
Ah.
technically an unarmed strike. But at a higher level of barbarian, I think it's like level 6. They become magical.
That'll be awesome.
Vader's turn.
We're gonna be here a while.
Vader, I guess with the rest of your movement, can make it up to the top
Yeah.
to the skull.
Oh, never mind. Don't need that yet.
30 feet of movement. Still. To the top. And it gets the skull. You look.
Is it
terrifying
laughing?
to me.
Is it on fire?
No. No, it's just a skull.
Is this a giant skull?
I find your lack of quietness and peace disturbing. And I will attempt to push it off the shelf.
Okay. What is your strength?
My strength is a 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you easily push it. You see the little Lego pushing the giant skull, and it just falls to the ground.
That saber has very good dramatic.
Right? And then, I guess the end of my movement, but just, does anything happen to the skull? It just falls to the ground?
It just falls to the ground for now.
And I will...
You look at it.
That was,
Dang it, now I have to
was
go
that my
back
action?
down.
No.
No. I have a bonus action. I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Oh.
Dang.
Nice.
Is haste a bonus action?
So or is it an action? I think it's an action.
It's an action.
It's an action. Okay.
Then I have another action.
So now I...
To attack.
Yes, that would actually be great.
Yeah, movement
Except I
speed.
probably just want to move down. I think is what I'm going to do. So I'll dash.
Movement speed's doubled, AC goes up by 2. Advantage on dex saves, a lot of good stuff.
Alright.
Yes. Then I'll just dash to be able to
Get down.
slide down. Once again, using my feet. As this funny...
Okay, you get down really easily. You probably, let's see, that would be like 40 feet. You still have like,
You only have 30 feet of movement, so... Or 30 feet left.
well then you dashed while you have haste though, which doubles your movement speed.
Okay.
Because haste doubles
So-
your movement speed, which would make your movement speed
Right.
60.
60, which becomes 120?
Well, technically you would have 90 left
Oh, okay.
because of the getting up there part.
Yeah.
So yes, you still have
A lot.
60 feet.
80 feet, right? No. Yes, 60, something like that. Anyways, it doesn't really
Lots
matter.
of
You
feet.
can get anywhere in the room, basically.
I focus on this guy, who is very close.
He's very fast. He's a very fast and
15,
furious
20.
little thing.
Oh no, you tripped on the block!
No, actually, I'm just gonna move over to the skull.
Okay.
And then use my bonus action.
Yep.
We use my
You
bonus
have an
action.
extra action.
I'm gonna use my bonus action
Oh.
to pull this guy. Have him roll a strength saving throw. You can
Strength saving throw. Oh, he succeeds.
Oh man. You get a few
Oh.
straws.
I didn't burn my hand. That's the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Their turn. Let's see how many spawn in. Oh, I only have
Magical weapons would be helpful.
one in the first place.
I have a +2 mace.
I have +2 subsword.
All my weapons are basic because the fighter is somewhat basic, but still very cool.
That's okay. Champions.
There have been no
Okay.
kills this round.
Except from the environment.
Except for the environment. It's got one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, let's see here. This one will move here.
Yay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Twilight Sparkle,
The
no!
tank is gone.
Starlight.
Starlight Sparkle, no!
Alright.
I can heal myself and I'm not in the fight.
Wait. You mean Twilight isn't?
Let me
I
find.
was not watching it while his little sister was watching it.
There's
What?
no
You watch
shame
movies?
in watching My Little Pony.
Alright, that'll be 4 attacks against the unicorn and 2
A
against.
Dark Lord does not watch
Yeah.
My Little Pony.
Okay,
Of course
Oh.
not. He watches Friendship is
that
Magic.
failed. What's your armor class again?
I
7?
was abducted
Yes.
18.
18.
and held in the palm of my hand in her hand
Okay, 1 hit.
to be the prince.
1 hit. Okay, how much
I was
damage
very
do I
uncomfortable.
take?
Make a wisdom
Just
saving
these
throw.
side stories
Oh.
are what's- it's the best part so far.
Right.
You take 3 damage.
So that is
Is it under 11?
No.
Okay, then you succeed. Don't worry about it.
it's over 15.
It was like, you're proficient in wisdom with a +4? Yeah.
Alright, and what's your armor class?
19 right now.
Okay, he misses.
To roll an 11, I would have to roll a 3.
And that guy doesn't move. Okay, that brings us to Starlight.
Yay, my turn.
Please tell me you have like a thunderclap or something.
She's level 11. She has good spells. Or
Wait,
should.
am I?
I would hope.
She's just going to
Wait,
nuke
but isn't
the entire
Thunderclap
room.
That's not
a
one I
cantrip?
want to use.
Thunderclap is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
Yeah.
I have
Radiant.
only played one
Word of
spellcaster,
radiance.
Mr. Pipe.
Ooh, that's
fair.
I've played a
So.
paladin, but they don't have any
All 3 of
cantrips.
those need to make.
That's fair. Hold on, you can do the
Constitution
Blessed Warrior.
saving
Now
throws.
you can get cantrips. So cool. I wanted to try it out, but Vader didn't feel like the right one.
Cursed warrior. Cursed warrior. The vengeance one fits way better.
Yeah,
What did you do?
So.
Word of radiance.
Ooh,
saving
that's a good one.
throws. What's your DC?
It is a 16.
Okay, 1 succeeds, the rest fail.
Okay, so the one that fails takes 10 damage. Both of them.
Okay. So, both of them will take 10 damage. Which one of these took 18 damage? That one, okay.
Mhm.
So, we'll just mark them
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Okay. So, nothing changes. Okay,
I
so.
didn't want to hurt Nibbles, so.
Yes.
I'm fine.
No, you wouldn't be.
That brings us to.
That's
The
right.
bear hanging in the window.
Make a strength saving, strength athletics
Athletics
check.
check.
Athletic saving throw.
Not slip off of the
When does the rage end?
curtains.
It's at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Curtains fall down.
Okay, so I still have advantage.
If you fall off, you might take damage.
I won't take damage.
Also won't fall off.
I have slow fall, which is 5 times my monk level, which is 7. That would be a 27.
Okay. It was a 10. You needed a 10. So, you hold on as the curtain drops
No need to show off.
and closes. You close the window successfully.
Wait, there's every need to show off.
Now then, with that done, what would you like to do now?
Okay, so was that my action or just like
No,
grabbing on?
that was just holding on for dear life.
Okay. So I'm now here. 5, 10. I would like to backflip, body slam the living daylights out of that scarecrow.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Oh crap!
You asked for it.
Ooh, 11.
If it's still on your turn,
It's
you
not-
should still have advantage, right?
It's
I
not.
don't have acrobatics as advantage. It's just athletics.
It's not pretty.
My tail threw me off.
You hit him. Well, we'll see if you hit him.
Okay, mace attack. Here we go. Oh, really high. Like
Stupid bit
24.
high.
Okay.
24.
It's a bunch of combat characters.
1d6. So that would be 11 damage.
I'm not technically built for combat.
Okay, then my tail
I'm built for
attack
healing.
is a 19 to hit.
Hit.
That's a d8. That would be 11 damage for that one.
And that one's not magical, right?
No, that's not magical yet.
So that one's fine.
Still doing good?
Yep.
Okay, flurry of blows. That's 2 more attacks, and those are magical. For a 16 and a 17.
Hit.
So that is 17 plus 7 plus 8 will be 15. 15 more damage.
36. Okay.
Oh,
he...
and is he dead?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he
I
is.
have fancy stuff with my flurry of blows, and I didn't get to use it.
You got the exact number to kill him.
Just barely killed him.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so yeah, that one's dead.
Fine, I'll kill him.
And that brings us to Nibbles.
Okay.
I gotta kill guys.
Just to remind you, you did see that flash of metal in the bookcase, in case you forgot.
I didn't forget.
Window
I'm
is
busy.
closed.
I am very busy.
I didn't see it.
Yes.
Which is
you
weird
did
because
not.
I was facing the bookshelf.
It's okay. You were distracted by your own sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Stars.
Starlight, can you handle these, whatever they are,
Yeah,
at all?
I can
Okay.
get them all good.
Alright. I'm going to disengage. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that close enough?
Not. Well, yes, actually, because that is actually right there.
Right, now I want to investigate.
Okay.
What the heck is this metal thing?
That is a sword in Johnny's closet.
Because you saw it earlier, you're able to easily find it,
Forgotten toy.
and you discover a flashlight. Which, to use like a mini bazooka, but
That is literally what it would do. Please tell me
is
it's
it
a
one of the
plasma
charger
sword.
flashlights they have to wind up?
no,
No?
it's just a little flashlight, the cheap kind that you would give your kids to play with.
I know it well.
The one they'd stick in their mouth.
Yeah.
Cheeks would go for orange.
Those little ones.
Those
that are-
ones.
I'm going to put
Just
my
the
long
size
sword
of
through my
child
shield
hands?
straps and stab it in my back, and I'm going to pick up the flashlight.
Okay. Use your action to disengage, correct? Yes. So, that brings us to...
Can I action surge?
Yes, other than you're not near any of them.
How close do I have to be to use this flashlight?
15 feet.
15 feet?
Yeah, you used your
It's more like a shot.
I use up all of my movement.
If you would like, you could roll just a straight intelligence check to get more information about it.
Straight intelligence. 11.
Wow, you must have rolled really good.
Okay. You know it has a charge feature.
Charge.
Charge.
Yes.
Charge.
How
Charge.
do I
I'm coming to the rescue, Sparkle!
By holding down the
Starlight!
button.
Starlight, sorry.
I mean, all this information comes from, your child's imagination. So,
So, Russell,
I know this.
imagination.
yes, my imagination.
I don't know how I know this, but I know.
Imagination of a child.
I'm coming! Maybe.
So, you may action surge and begin the charge if you would like.
I'm action surging and charging it.
Okay.
What a waste of an action surge.
Okay.
3 more attacks.
It's not a waste.
Wasted.
Well, I'm not close enough to anything, and I left my bow over by the bed.
Yes.
Okay, that brings it to Vader's turn. You are next to the skull and have haste.
I'm going to pick up the skull.
Okay. You pick up the skull. What direction would you like to walk in? And if you would like a hint, you can roll for that.
I probably want to put it under the bed.
Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind. But I will roll insight. Well, I guess I'll roll for it.
Investigate.
Whatever you tell me to.
Yeah, roll insight.
Insight is a 16.
Alright. You have the right idea. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Is where you need to put it. It's just anywhere out of sight, whether that be the closet, the chest, or the...
Under the table.
20.
Not the table.
Can we bowl over a couple of the
35.
scarecrows?
I'm gonna put it down right there.
Okay.
Does that take my action or is that an object interaction?
Just an object interaction.
Okay. Now that there are no more threats, big threats, be gone! I will attack this dude right here with a 20 to hit,
Ow.
which will do plus another d8 plus another d8 because I'm paladin and level you get like an extra d8.
Yes.
So that's a base of 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Which one are you hitting? Oh, that one?
That
okay.
one right there.
That one's dead.
So it's 35, 40 to hit that one right there.
Okay.
Mobile feet.
That's 14
Well,
to
it's
hit.
hasted.
Oh, and he's hasted. Right.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
Yep.
That will hit.
Okay. 38. So 11, 14, 23 points of radiant damage.
He is still magically standing.
Oh. And then I will use my second action to attack again.
That's right. I
Haste.
forgot about that.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, Vader got one.
And I am going to use a second level spell slot to smite him. Is he an undead?
Are they?
No.
No. he's
They're
not
constructs.
undead. He's construct. Okay. So then I'll just be an extra 3d8.
Technically, they're nightmares, but
So that's 5,
A whole different category. Nightmare.
13, 19,
Encompasses
25, 34 points of radiant damage.
he's very dead.
That's 3 deaths in 1 second.
And then one more to attack that guy.
No. Haste
Oh,
only gives you one extra attack.
One extra
Yeah.
attack? Okay.
Sadly.
It only gives you
I
one
wish.
attack.
Tier. Well, I'm right there.
Right. Or else monks and fighters would just be way too powerful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that'll be that. You benefit from Aura of Courage and Aura of Protection.
Oh, cool.
You feel you are immune to fear because you're in the presence of Lord.
That
Vader.
totally messes up all of their actions.
You get a +5 to all your saving throws.
Oh, nice.
And only one spawns in. Pink!
It's like, where are all my friends?
Alright, and that one is going to attack Vader because he's scared.
Weird.
The nightmare is afraid of you.
Okay,
Your worst
The
nightmares.
nightmares must fear couples.
I'm pretty sure a 15 misses.
19. Well, 21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they miss. He misses very badly. And you're immune to fear, so Terrifying Gaze does nothing.
Yeah.
So, that's the end of their turn.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because it's a 30-foot radius, isn't it? You're-
It's
One
only
per-
10. It's only
It's
10.
only 10 right now.
But
Next,
it becomes
next
30
upgrade.
at
I am
18th
not
level.
within that.
Okay, that brings us to Starlight.
Star bright, first star we see tonight.
It's me.
I'm
Wish
Well,
we may, wish
This
we
round
might.
is Vader. Vader is the star.
2.
Eh. We all do things.
Go over here and cast Gust of Wind.
What's the save? Strength?
It is a strength, yes.
Okay, he fails.
15.
5, 10, 15. Trips over the block and everything.
He will take that damage.
Are all loose objects moved too?
Let me see.
You
Yeah.
are wise.
That'll be-
for a Jedi.
Thanks,
What now?
9.
I guess.
Okay,
I do
he
prefer
is.
the light.
He's still
And
alive.
then as my bonus action, I'll do my starry form again. This is the chalice again.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, I'll do the dragon. So you see wings go down my sides.
Do you just have like an ever-changing cutie mark?
Pretty much, except for it's over my entire body.
I'm gonna do something really fun.
I think this
Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Have a dragon
Okay.
helmet.
Are you
I
gonna
will move
throw it?
over. And I will mace him really well. That's still 11 damage. And then I guess I'll use my tail on him. That's a 13 to hit.
Yes.
Wow, really?
Yes, they only have an 11.
Oh goodness. That will be a 13 damage.
Half, which is 6.
Yes. Flurry of blows. First attack.
Hey.
This is the fun part. That is definitely gonna hit.
Yes.
Make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh.
Unless 10 damage kills him.
No. He got an 11.
Okay, he fails, and he goes into the electrocuting lamp.
Okay.
As I just spark and kick the living daylights out of the scarecrow, and it's like, boom! 15 feet back.
This is Johnny.
Our fun powers are coming up now.
I'm so excited for Avenging Angel.
2. Yeah, he's very dead.
Teddy bear kick!
Another death for environment.
It was kind of me, but that was definitely environment. Okay, so that was 5 feet of my
I would say
movement.
that's
Wait a
yours.
minute, did this guy die?
No,
I would say
he
it's
still
yours.
has plenty of life.
Oh,
I would
no,
say
sorry.
that kills yours because you were taking advantage of the environment.
Oh, I was definitely taking advantage of it. Okay, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dang it, should have saved my tail. That's all I got.
Okay. Do you? Oh, because you can't reach him.
I can't reach him. I could with my tail.
Okay, that brings us to Nibbles.
So how much charge is on this flashlight?
It's fully charged and ready to use. You just have to be in range.
And the range is 15 feet?
Not after it's charged. It's charged. The charged range is now. It becomes 30.
So I think you can reach him.
Okay, so I'm just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Get this kill.
Take aim and...
You hit the button with your elbow.
That'll be 12d6 damage.
I don't have that much d6.
Okay, here's 3.
Here's 5.
That's 5, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes.
What kind of lightning spell is this?
It's not. It's light.
Oh!
It's a flashlight.
It's daylight.
Max is at 72
Yes.
points of damage.
It is basically
Right.
casting daylight.
Hey,
Oh, he has to make a saving
6,
throw.
12, 16, 18, 20,
Nice.
24, 34, 37, 38, 41, 43 damage.
My wild magic d6 is out of practice.
Okay. Well, he's very dead.
He's
But that was the idea
I need that.
of the flashlight.
I'm keeping this.
Johnny just like sleeping and like through his eyelids is like flash.
Lightning.
I am keeping this.
Okay.
This is my
And that
weapon.
will end that round. Is there anything you would like to look at or around the room?
I will go
Before-
open this toy chest really quick.
It is locked.
I will Rajay break the lock.
Have I seen the key before? They're gonna find that in the morning.
Make a history check
Oh, this is gonna be wonderful.
if you would like to try and remember where the key is stored.
16.
16. Okay. You remember
I have such a bad memory.
that the key is stored in the top right-hand drawer of the dresser. Specifically this one.
Ah, Cuddles! I know where it is. I know where it is. Keep it.
We should keep the chest locked.
Is that where the Legos are stored?
Legos are stored in like a closet.
Never mind. I will not say that. Vader, can you help me open this?
That's
whatever
where
it
I
is?
shoved Han Solo.
I've
Just
waited.
kidding.
I've waited years for this moment.
This drawer right here. Can you open it? When you go over and use mage hand to open the drawer.
Okay, so you're able to open the drawer, and the key's pretty easy to find in there. And yes, you can open the vault.
I will open the closet.
Okay, you can open the
I'll
closet.
help.
Okay, perfect. He probably doesn't need the help, but you helping will lower the DC for this specific thing because you are trying to move a full-size door. So make a athletics check.
I will rage fling the door open. So, advantage.
Apparently, I'll soften
Oh, no.
it so that
That's
it's
not good. That will bring it to 20.
Just what you needed.
Yes!
That's what it lowered.
when it goes.
Okay. Which door are you opening?
The left one.
Okay. You don't really see anything on that side. Peeking in, you can see the fire truck with its ladder extended up to the shelf above you.
I can't climb ladders.
I will go up the ladder.
While they're doing that, can I open the chest?
Yes.
I will rage up the ladder.
You can open the chest.
What's in it?
Inside of things of note, you find a laser pointer.
Oh gosh.
Cuddles on that shelf, you find another flashlight.
And then I'll do a backflip off.
I have found my
Make an
weapons of
acrobatics
choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Woohoo! Way better that time.
Oh, and I'm gonna.
That's
put
a
the
20.
back.
Obi-Wan always said they were so uncivilized.
I'm putting the block back.
That was before I hid his head underneath the bed where no one would find it, and he would stop making dumb comments about my
You hear in the
Under
background.
the bed?
Hey!
Who got that last kill? Oh, you did.
I'm gonna take the laser pointer out of my. Anything else in that of note?
No, wait.
Just maybe some building blocks or whatever.
Yes.
Close it. I'm gonna lock it back up. And can you put this back?
Are there any books on the bookshelf that I
I
can
want to
pull out?
practice.
No.
Okay.
Nothing useful in the bookshelf.
I gently
You already
nudge
got
my
the
way
most
down.
useful. They got the bookshelf. Okay.
I put the key back in the drawer and close the drawer.
Okay.
I'm practicing.
Are
with
we
the
ready
laser
for the next
pointer.
one?
Okay. You can learn that the laser pointer is
A laser pointer?
a laser pointer. It'll
So-
be a ranged attack with it.
Just what I needed.
That does 4d6 on a hit.
Okay, now my tail is magical.
It also has a charge setting.
Hey.
Okay, everyone, now level 20.
I have a plus 13 to hit. I do the same amount of damage. I have 5th level spell slots. And 229 hit points.
235.
Hey, you beat me.
And I take half damage.
252.
252.
I took the tough feat.
Oh, dang.
Good work. Although everyone benefits from my armor at 30 feet now, so.
Dang.
You'll need it.
Indomitable. Yes.
How high is the ceiling compared to us?
I didn't even use my channel.
Very high.
Very high. Let's
It's
see. An
basically
8-foot
like the
ceiling
sky.
would be 80. No, would be 40 feet for you guys.
40 feet? How many d6s if I were to fall from the ceiling?
Well, gravity isn't that calculated by like
It's
each 5
for every-
feet is a d6?
Yeah.
For every 10
Every
feet
10
is
feet is a
d6.
d6.
Caps at
so that'd be
50 d6, I think. it is.
15. Yeah.
20.
20. Was
Yeah.
26? Oh, yeah.
So falling from the ceiling would be.
To hit the floor
46.
is just 46.
That's not
It's
too
not.
Ow!
It's nothing.
At
I
this
am on the
point,
ceiling.
It's a tickle.
That's where I am. Cuddles is on the ceiling.
I'm on the dresser with the laser pointer
That's not
close
gonna
and handy.
scare you at all.
Okay.
Just
Who
like
has what?
literally in the middle.
Who has what weapons?
Ooh. Give me my upper thingy.
Vader is a weapon purist and will not accept any weapon but his sunblade, but his lightsaber, his classic lightsaber that lights up because it's
What is
bound to
our
his-
weapons? Mine's just
Well,
a plus
no.
3 mace.
I was asking if anyone kept the flashlights. That
I have my. I
Yeah,
have
I'm
the
gonna
laser
need all
pointer.
of them.
nibbles.
What are those?
Height.
Oh.
I may need him too.
Gosh. What are you, a spider?
I can climb on the ceiling now.
Advanced form.
Path of the Beast, man. They are gnarly. How high was the ceiling? 80 feet for us? Is that what you said?
What did I say? No, 40 feet for you.
40?
This
Because
character
every 1
just
foot
got
for
crazy
humans.
overpowered.
Okay, here we go.
I have 30
5
spells
feet.
prepared.
That's where I am.
That's like, isn't that like practically the entire cleric spell list?
Somehow
Well, we
I am
have to
holding on
have
to the
cleric.
ceiling.
Heights bring you closer to the
30
dark side of the
spells.
force.
Prepared.
Feel it flow
That's not
through,
counting the ones I have
and come to me
prepared
once
without
you are ready to
counting
burn.
against the spells I have prepared.
Vader having
Oh my
flashbacks. I have the high ground.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
regarding a flashlight, I did leave one tucked away next to the dresser.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you taking a flashlight?
No,
Okay.
I'm glowing.
I just
I'm not
left a
saying-
flashlight
My
on the
sword
They're
floor.
a lot
doesn't do much,
stronger than
but
your
I've got
glue, but okay.
My cannon.
Ready.
Sure,
My-
I'll have the flash. No, I don't want the flashlight.
You have a
lightsaber
flashlight.
is
Okay, I have the
on.
flashlight.
But it doesn't mean you have to use it. But you can.
My lightsaber is on,
Okay.
and I extend the bright light to 30 feet and the dim light to another 30 feet. So there's a total of 60 feet
Light.
of light.
Okay. So, room is well illuminated, but
How?
Once
Except for
again-
in that corner right there.
once again, Johnny is
Twisting and turning in his sleep.
twisting and turning in his sleep.
I found Johnny.
Can I fit this?
I was trying to use
Have faith,
calm
have
emotions,
faith,
but
Johnny.
This is your boss battle.
he's far too
Oh, he's going to
he's far too
die.
big for calm emotions to work.
Bam!
Is this a Tarrasque?
That's no. So
Take it, Taras.
the shadows coalesce into the final nightmare.
We definitely
Of
could
the
take it to
night.
rest so fast.
So much fun.
Starlight looks up.
It looks to be
Oh.
a dragon, except for it's
Shadow dragon.
made of bones.
It's the stuff of
Blind man. Initiative, come to me.
Please, please, please,
Why did I take an
please,
alert?
please,
But
please,
that's
please,
okay.
please, please.
I have slasher instead.
Oh.
Oh, I
Initiative.
forgot. No, wait, I didn't fucking. Never mind.
Yay.
Dang it. I have advantage on initiative. Come on, guys.
Wait, is initiative technically a saving throw?
No.
No.
Sadly not.
Oh,
It is literally just plus your dex.
Okay,
If it were.
Kelly.
16.
Okay. Alan.
14.
Okay. Merlin.
19.
Dang you.
I have a question. If I have the lucky feat, can I use that for an initiative roll?
Yes.
I am not taking a 12. Much better. 20. Unnatural.
Guys, I have advantage and I'm still last.
Not true.
That hasn't changed.
The dragon got a 4.
I knew I should have kept the alert feed.
Okay, that brings us to Nibbles. Your turn.
I should have taken the archery fighting style. Do I see the dragon?
Yes.
This
So how
is
does this-
invisible.
So quickly, how does the charge function on the laser pointer work?
It will take an action to charge.
And it just superpowers the next attack that happens?
Yes.
Okay. I will action surge and start charging it. And then for my second action, attack.
Okay.
You
So-
probably need to be closer.
No.
Oh, laser
what-
pointer?
Laser
It's
pointer,
the laser pointer.
not a flashlight.
Oh.
So,
Make an attack roll.
and I have 4 attacks.
Wait, actually, is this one? Oh no, this one isn't an attack roll. You cast chain lightning.
I feel like it would be better to do like the disintegrate spell.
It's chain lightning. And okay.
This is the craziest laser pointer I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness! Even with legendary resistance, I managed to fail twice.
Legendary resistance. Oh, yeah.
So. Oh no, it's to choose to succeed. Never mind. He
I was
succeeds.
gonna say,
that first.
I thought that
I was
was
like, wait a
to
minute.
succeed.
No,
Magic
okay.
resistance is when you
Yes.
get a roll with advantage.
So, he chooses to succeed. That is still 10d6 lightning damage,
Can I just use my calculator to figure out average damage for that?
if you would like.
You know what, I'll roll for it.
It'd be like 30 damage.
35. But I want to
That's
see if I
3.
can get higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wonderful.
Yes.
6, 12.
I don't think you're gonna get higher than that.
Oh well. 12, 16, 20,
Not with that
21, 23, 25, 30, 32, 33.
Oh, just under average.
If you had been nicer.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh well.
33 halved is 16. Okay, you can also use your last 3 attacks still.
Alright, I'm attacking it normally 3 times.
Can you get to it? Oh, you have your bow.
The laser. No, the laser.
Laser pointer.
Oh.
So that's 22.
So it has a charge beam and a regular attack.
Yes. 22 hits.
18.
Misses.
22 again.
Hits.
Alright, so what's the damage with the laser pointer?
46.
I need to borrow some d6 again. Thank you so much, my friend.
46? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, first attack, 10, 15. Ooh, that's sad. 15 plus 12 is 30,
27.
27, thank you.
You only hit twice.
Oh, that's right.
And
And that last roll was the best one. Dang it.
That's what always
wait,
happens.
a total of 27?
Total of 27 from the 2 attacks.
Okay, that brings us to Vader's turn.
I will use my bonus action to cast Banishing Smite. And then I will use my action to cast Avenging Angel.
What does Avenging Angel do?
His ult ability.
At 20th level, you can assume the form of an angelic avenger. For using your action to undergo a transformation. For 1 hour, you gain the following benefits. Wings sprout from your back, and you gain a flying speed of 60 feet, which is the
Your wings are
force.
just your cape.
Yeah, levitating. You emanate an aura of menace in a 30-foot radius. The first time any enemy creature enters the aura or starts its turn there during a battle, the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 19, or become frightened of you for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. Attack rolls against frightened creatures have advantage, and that's any time it starts its turn in there. So you can just keep getting frightened. 5, 10, and I am flying. I'll fly 10 feet in the air. Whoops!
Oh
He died!
Bow to the power of Lord Vader.
Okay. So he has to make a
no! Your chest height
saving
now.
throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
At the yeah, you can do it right now.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
19.
Oh, I can fly.
Okay, and in that case,
I cannot.
Does
I will
everyone here fly?
I can't
I will
fly.
use his legendary
I just walk on
resistance
ceilings.
to avoid being frightened of you.
Okay.
And
Oh,
is
you
that
want
the
them.
end of your turn?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, that brings us to Starlight.
Stop right. First star we've seen tonight.
I'm going to. Ooh, you're 10 feet up.
He grows into a medium toy now. Do you gain size?
I don't
No.
increase in size.
Oh. You're a very small
And-
Avenger.
That's still scary.
Small like a guy with a lightsaber.
Can you imagine a pixie, level 20 paladin pixie?
Freaking terrible.
I'm going to
Pixies.
use.
If there was a pixie army, they'd be terrifying.
But aren't pixies tiny?
Yep.
Oh, I guess.
But compared to a human, Legos are tiny.
That's true.
I'm going to use my horn attack. And
Okay. You're not gonna use a spell?
Focus
I
what?
can't.
Don't you have guiding bolt or anything?
Oh, I do.
Out of the
Yeah,
30 spells,
It's like you are
You
a
have-
10 level cleric, 10
Where
level
is
orc.
it?
Like you've
I
got
can't
a
find
lot.
my spells. I have too many.
She has 30 spells.
Inflict wounds.
necrotic,
Oh,
it wouldn't
that's-
hurt it.
Oh, never mind. It's undead. Gotta do that.
I made the mistake of
Okay.
picking up that spell.
So. Oh, boy. That is a 22.
Hit. Do you want to cast it at a higher level?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a 14.
Okay.
Of radiant damage.
14 radiant damage. So that'll be.
How close is its head to the ceiling?
Pretty darn close.
So it's like
Giant.
eye level with me.
It's huge.
No, this is technically gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
Okay. Hey, guys, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Are you gonna jump down its throat?
No. I'm gonna die.
No, the lava lamp.
Not the lava lamp!
Someone forced it into the light.
Not the gumdrop buttons.
I will crawl over to its face. And, drop onto its head.
Is it
Well,
just me?
you
or
said
is
it's a
it-
dragon, right? Well, then I'll just jump onto its back.
Okay.
I would like
and
to
the next attack has advantage.
Can we be-
Rage for my bonus action.
Okay. Make a
Angry pumpkin!
grapple check to try and stay on.
Mm-hmm.
I will
It's
say.
athletics. by the way.
A stuffed bear
Oh,
crawling around the room.
that's right,
like
it is
a spider.
athletics.
It's a bit more terrifying. Oh, you should read the short
That
story.
would be. Holy crud muffins. 29.
Okay. 29 versus. It got 29 as well,
So nothing happens.
which means you failed.
Which means I failed, but as I fall, I will make a lot of attacks. Oh, never mind, I won't make a lot of attacks because I raged for my bonus action. But I will still hit it.
You only have one attack.
I have 2 attacks.
You have one because grappling takes one attack.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. I will use my tail.
Smack him.
With. Oh. Guiding bolt. I've already got advantage.
Yeah.
That will be a 25.
Hit.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You guys are trying to get rid of his legendary actions as fast as possible, aren't you?
It kind of just happened on its own.
That'll be 14.
Oh, he failed. Here comes some psychic damage.
I'll take that.
So that'll be a total of 17 damage. Magic. All of it.
17 damage. Okay. And I'll put him
Is he vulnerable to bludgeoning?
No.
Oh, dang it. Stupid bone dragon.
Wait, is he afraid?
No.
Legendary action to get past it.
Okay, I land gently on the floor.
Alright, it's going to use its legendary action to swipe its tail at you.
Okay. At me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
This is poor dragon not hitting anyone.
Well, it still hits. That is a 23.
1 second. I will use my reaction to see if I can block it with my tail. I do not block it with my tail.
You lift your tail up and you get smashed
Try
into
to
your own
block it
face.
with your tail.
Yes, I smack myself with the tail.
It's like a poof. You're fluffy though, so it doesn't hurt very much.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the
12
thing is
damage. That was
Is it
sad.
magical?
Magical? No.
6 damage to me. Woohoo, guys! I got hit.
Hey!
Okay.
Good job.
The tank finally got hit.
That brings us to his turn. I should have been making more legendary actions.
He starts his turn within the aura.
Yes. So I guess he has to make another wisdom saving throw, or
19's
Or
the
you get
magic
another
number.
wisdom. I guess he'll burn through his last legendary resistance.
Sounds good.
And let's see, where are all of you?
Oh, dang it, that only works on
They're all right in front of it. I'm halfway across the room on the dresser, giggling maniacally as I spam the
Okay.
trigger.
He's going to use his breath weapon,
Uh-oh.
which has a 90-foot cone, so it hits everybody.
Let's save.
That will be a
Con?
con.
Does it hitting Johnny
Everyone,
No,
do anything?
it does not.
Okay.
everyone right here gets a +5 bonus to their Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? Why couldn't it be dexterity?
Does a 23 save?
I got a 28.
No, actually.
Right, I'll use Indomitable and try again. 24!
Yes.
Don't be worried about getting hit. Then I can finally show
Oh,
these
plus
awesome
5?
powers.
+5.
Holy crap.
If it's above 24, you save.
27!
Okay. What'd you get, Kelly? Plus dexterity,
That's
plus
a
5.
20.
20. You failed.
I got a 28.
Okay. You succeed. We'll just do average because I really don't want to roll 2066.
Why not?
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
I'm resistant
Are you really?
to bludgeoning.
Oh.
Piercing. Slashing damage.
Okay. So, everyone that succeeded takes 45 damage. Kelly, you take 91.
45 damage.
That's half.
51. I'm still in the triple digits,
You add
guys.
your constitution, all of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Why couldn't it have been a dex save? I have evasion.
There you go.
Oh,
Because
not
it's a
quite
nightmare.
half. Not quite
Because it's a
half.
nightmare. Yeah, it's my nightmare.
So,
Should have dex.
that brings us to Nibbles.
Alright, I'm axe and surging again.
To charge.
Charge, blast, and spam trigger.
Okay. So,
Dang.
it is going to... Let's see, what's its dex? Fail its dex save and does not have that, so it will take full damage of the 10d6. There's 6 dice.
6. So I'm stealing 3 of your d6, Merlin. Go ahead. Roll better for me. It did not roll better for me.
My wizard dice do not like
6, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 22, 27.
Next time,
Okay.
roll these two.
Let's see what they do.
Double 1? Oh, it was a 4.
7. Okay. Now make your next 3 attacks.
4.
These are my greatsword dice.
One of them is the
Aw.
thing, so 3 attacks.
Natural 20.
Okay, you cast Lightning Bolt.
Seriously?
Yes. And it fails its save.
Another crit. I have superior critical.
Okay. That'll be another Lightning Bolt.
16.
And that total 16? That one misses.
I'll use a lucky to re-roll that. 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's a total of
If I can get
16d6.
Okay, that's how this time we're gonna average that.
Yes, the laser
And-
pointer I wanted to play around with and add a lot of
And
fun.
4d6. I'll take this light one because it looks a
And
lot like
yes,
a laser.
and 4d6.
this one is one of the dice of power. You can use this one too.
I'll just not use my dice this time. If you know it is.
They're well trained, mostly.
11
At least they're
from
consistent.
the last one, and 16d6 you said for the.
Yes, for the other two.
That's 56.
Okay.
Plus 11, that's 67.
Okay, 60.
My only sadness is I lost his brother. He was super lucky. Then he got sad.
I will find a calculator really quick.
Do you need a calculator?
No, I got
one.
it.
I've got one pulled up already.
I already got it pulled up.
Oh, it's not a bonus action.
67 plus 71.
I am all out of action
Okay.
surges, but dang it all, was that worth it?
Right.
Hey.
That was a lot of damage.
That is awesome. 18. That's another critical.
That's also an action.
That is dangerous in the fighter's hands.
Well, the thing is, with the laser pointer, it already does 46. So, a crit is already 8d6. So it's
Yeah.
Might as well make it a
might as well
lightning
make it a
bolt.
lightning bolt and make it more fun
Yes.
to hit more things if they were lined up. So, that brings us to Vader's turn.
Are you gonna do legendary?
Oh, legendary action. My bad. Yes.
Don't remind him.
Come on, I want to get hit.
It's more fun.
So we need to get hit with more damage so I can heal myself.
Oh, that's right.
I can heal myself 27 hit points.
You don't get to.
Okay,
Okay,
he
for-
will.
All you players at home, the lucky feat is worth it.
Okay,
I included in
everyone
almost every build.
within 15 feet of him, so all three of you,
Okay.
make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, something I'm good at.
Remember to add +5. It's a
Good
dex
thing.
saving throw.
Yes.
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
That is an unnatural 20.
9!
You two fail.
Oh man. That's okay. I have a lot of hit points.
I take no damage.
Okay.
Evasion.
These guys only take. You two take 15 damage.
15? Ooh,
Yep.
small fry.
What was he doing?
He beat his wings and knocks both of you prone.
Does that count if I'm in the air?
It
Yes, I
should.
believe it does.
Okay.
I mean, you're a little more vulnerable to falling prone in the air, even though you're flying.
Yes.
Sorta.
There's a rule for that. I don't remember what it is though.
That's alright.
It
We'll
it
look at
affects,
after.
but it. The rule more applies for when you're like super high in the air, and
Yeah.
since he's 10 feet. You won't take extra damage from fall damage, but
Yeah.
you are on the ground.
Okay.
That brings us to. Now it brings it to your turn.
Wonderful. How tall is the dragon in total?
If its head is nearly touching the roof, which is 8 feet tall,
He would be about
40 feet?
about 40
About a feet
feet
tall.
for you guys. So he's like 38. But yeah.
I
He's
will
like almost this
rise up to 40 feet. And I will say, bow before me, foul thing.
Oh boy.
As I
have to
cast
draw
vow,
that.
as I cast vow of enmity. I need it. Actually, nope. 1 second. Where are you? So it's a bonus action. Oh, that is a bonus action. Oh, I can actually do that. Okay, never mind. So I get advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute, and additionally, whenever it makes any attack, I can use my reaction to make an attack against it. And then
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to cast command, as I say bow before me, and needs to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw to avoid falling prone.
He actually succeeded.
Place number.
Barely, but he did succeed. Without. I was worried about that one. I was like, oh, he's about to
Wonderful.
get his flat-handed to him.
Well,
Don't worry, on my turn, he'll get his butt handed to him anyway.
next turn is gonna be so much fun. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Go ahead.
Because all attacks have advantage on now, right?
Okay.
Not until
Yours.
currently
Your
mine.
attacks.
But once
Okay.
he becomes frightened, all attacks.
Yes.
Oh, yes, please.
And then you'll have disadvantage on all attacks while I'm within sight of him.
Yeah, that is true.
This
So-
is just a constant stack of
Okay.
effects.
Yeah.
So, we'll
26
use his legendary action to make a tail attack against you and miss. Wait, no, not a miss. That's still a hit. That's a 22 to be exact.
I already used my reaction.
This kid's been watching too many
Did
fantasy
you?
novels.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't been your turn
Watching too many fantasy novels?
Yeah, it's watching
So,
too many fantasy novels on the
yet. That
telly.
brings us to
Did you-
damage.
I was like, damage?
5, 11, 22 damage.
Wait, did he attack someone?
11
He
damage.
attacked Alan with a tail attack.
11
This is kinda
damage.
sad.
So
I have a-
62.
This is really sad.
Wait. I have.
Dang.
Level 20 is overpowered.
What?
I haven't even got to do much yet.
I'm confused. Didn't I have that ability somewhere?
Weren't you able to attack every
Okay.
time he attacked?
Okay.
Or is it?
Yeah, I wasn't able to. That was the
Oh,
other story.
yeah, that's part of
Let
the.
me find that.
I have it right here.
Sentinel?
Well,
No,
it's not right
it's
now.
part of Soul of Vengeance at 15th level. It upgrades his Vow of Enmity. So yeah, every time it makes an attack, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack if it is within range.
Yes,
So
I'm
you
going
have
to
to
do
do
that.
attack.
Focus face.
So I will do that.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So I have advantage.
Yes.
Please get a crit.
That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I am going to smite using a 3rd level spell slot,
Didn't you already have Banishing Smite?
and I have that additionally. So it'll be.
Oh my gosh.
So it's going to be 5d10 force damage. 3
Make a lot of
Four.
saves.
and where'd that other one go?
I think a charisma save for Banishing Smite.
Not
and-
unless only if he's below 50 hit points.
Oh, that's right.
He's not.
So 8,
40
16.
damage, 80 damage.
16, 20. That's a 9. So a total of 29 force damage.
Okay.
And then he'll take 2d8 up to a max of 5d8, so 7d8. Is he undead?
Yes.
So a total of 8d8.
How many more do you need? I've got 3.
I need 5 more apparently.
Here's one.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. So I'll roll it when we go more time. Oops. So 6, 2. Okay. So 9, 15, 21, 27, 29, 32 radiant damage, plus another 9 radiant damage.
41.
And I added that, and I think.
This is just one reaction.
Oh! Before I forget, his speed was reduced by 10 because of Slasher, and that should be
I
it.
don't think he'll need to move.
Is he beneath 50 hit points now?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Then,
Good, because I want to hit him.
Yeah. And I think that should be everything. Thank you guys for your contributions.
Oh, you're
One
welcome.
reaction. That's crazy.
These are yours.
Okay.
I'm
Two for them,
missing the dark black one.
Yes.
The dark-
It is now Starlight's turn, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use Aura of Life.
Okay.
And so we all gain 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Unless you count it as a healing spell, then we gain more.
Is it counted as a healing spell?
Is it a spell?
It is a spell.
Living creatures regain 1 hit point. Yeah, because the spells that heal all gain, I believe, your
So
benefits
they
from
gain,
Life Cleric and Star Druid. So add all of your bonuses.
2 plus the spell's level. It's a 4th level spell, so 6. So 7 hit points.
7 hit points.
What about your Star Druid thing? Does that do anything for you?
Oh, right. I was going to add that as well.
Okay, wait.
So I'm going to do Starry Form Chalice, and then that, another D8. So 7 plus 5,
12.
12.
Sweet, that makes my math easier.
So that
Am
went
I within
from-
range of that?
No.
That went from 1 hit point each to 12.
Is this every turn?
No.
I don't know what does that spell even do?
4 of life.
Yes, every turn you gain 12. Or, well,
She'll roll a d8. At
5
least
plus
7.
a d8.
Yeah, at least 5. No,
That is
it's
OP
7.
for...
Also, you have resistance to necrotic damage.
Hey.
Oh.
And your hit point maximum can't be decreased.
Now I have resistance to necrotic.
Wonderful.
I am unstoppable.
Okay.
Cuddles kill.
That will bring us to Cuddle's turn.
When it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points. So nobody heals until they're at 0.
Any hostile...
In addition,
No
a non-hostile living creature
Yeah.
regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points.
Oh, so never mind. You guys don't heal.
I hate to be the rainer of the parade.
That's okay.
But we are
That's
still
fine.
resistant to necrotic.
That is a-okay.
We're not gonna hit
The problem
bar
is,
anyways.
even if I hit 0, I have relentless rage. I will go back to 1 hit point.
Hey.
You'll just pop back up to
Benefits.
13.
Anyway.
Okay. So, Cuddle's turn. He is still raging. So, first attack with my mace.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Hit.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving. No, constitution saving throw. This is a stunning strike.
Almost max damage.
I have brutal critical. Here's another die. Okay, that is.
Just one more die. You had more than that. At level... Oh, that's right. You're not full.
No. Okay.
His
1
save
second.
was 18.
Dang it! He saved by 1. Okay, 1 second. This is. Okay,
Can I
that's
give him a charge of
15.
my lucky?
15.
I
No.
don't think you can.
Lucky? Can't you make them reroll?
Only if they're attacking you.
Yeah.
But not on saving.
I'll double check it. I think Merlin's right though.
I
That'll
used
be
lucky
28
odds.
damage for my first attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Second attack is with my tail.
Yeah, but I have to just...
Holy crap, that is really high.
Focus on
That's
later.
28.
Nice.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That'll be 12.
Okay. That adds 2d12 psychic damage for a total of. Holy crap. Oh, so much. That is 13, 21, plus that will be another 29 damage. Constitution saving throw. Stunning strike again.
That one is a 38.
Okay, he succeeded. Okay. Flurry of blows. So one more attack first. Okay, that is a 12 plus 11. That's 23.
Hit.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
37.
Holy crap. You must roll like a 2 last time. The first time.
It was a 9, but yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that
Actually, you might
will
even be
be
proficient in it.
7 damage to him.
Oh, actually, those saves were way higher than I said. They haven't even ever been close. He actually has a plus 16 in Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Never mind, that will not work then. But he can't take reactions anymore.
Okay.
And
Would
then
that cover legendary actions too?
He's out of legendary action points, anyways. So, his
next
turn.
attack will be a. Oh, that's a miss. 18.
Okay. Did you do any more damage besides the 28 and 29?
Yeah, I did another 7.
28, 29, that's be 57. 64.
Nice. You guys are doing good.
Is there
If you
anything else
buff
I
his
have?
HP to 1,000, I will laugh and cry.
I didn't think about it.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
honestly, you guys could easily deal out 1,000 damage.
Mm-hmm.
After a long while,
I wanted to use my special abilities.
Okay, that brings us to
All of my abilities are weapon locked, and none of my weapons.
his
do
turn.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes, that's right. And that will be a 28. Easily succeeds.
Can anyone like curse him to have a disadvantage on wisdom saving throws or something?
Amazing.
I'm not going to.
But why? You're the support caster.
Yeah, I already have a concentration spell going.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Then nuke him from the sky, smites him with the holy lightning of
Wait, what-
Jimmy's imagination.
He's going to.
Well, does it do damage? to
Johnny.
him?
It's not
No.
Jimmy, Johnny.
It gives us resistance to necrotic.
Oh, okay.
That's,
Basically,
that's
his breath.
pretty
That's-
overpowered
That's
already.
the only reason you cast it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Each of you are going to take an attack.
Even
Oh,
me?
good.
Yes.
Even
He's
me?
going to bite you.
Okay.
You're by his face. I mean, you're asking for it.
That's fair. That's fair.
That'll be
Is Vader going to
a.
get
Please
swallowed?
swallow him. I will be the new lawyer.
But
Tiny little
Vader will just
lightsaber.
get lodged somewhere in his throat and just start to suffocate.
What?
In his teeth.
That's
Okay.
what happens when you eat a Lego.
So,
It's like
the attack on
heavy
Vader is going to be a 33 to hit.
Battle hit. I have only one character who would not get hit by that, and he's not technically legal.
Anymore.
What?
Anymore. He was in the past, but not anymore.
That'll be 20 damage to Vader.
Maybe not anymore.
Which character is this?
This-
I thought it was like your old Warforged before they redid the stats.
Oh wait, no, that's
No,
a little more
This
damage.
is
What do
the
you-
with the current stats they have. With
Hmm.
the current, at least the current version they're on. Have they redone the stats since then?
Not that I know.
That's a good question. Okay. Then yeah, it's still technically legal. It's just almost impossible to get to, which put a lot of effort into it. Work into it.
That'll be 34 damage, my bad.
34 on my end. No.
Yes,
Yes.
34 to you.
Okay.
Okay, and then to hit you, Alan, it is going to be a 30.
Nah, I can't even do anything with it.
Okay.
I will take the half damage.
And it's going to be a pitiful 13 for you.
Is that half?
No.
Okay, so 6 damage.
Yes. 16.
I'm doing good.
He's so happy.
I'm taking 68 damage, guys. I've been hit like 5 times.
Oh, yeah. It's like fighting goblins again.
Kelly, you take 40 damage.
I've taken
40?
almost 100 damage.
40 damage.
I would very much like some healing.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming.
She needs to heal herself too.
She only has
Plus
53 hit points left. Oh wait,
I have.
you almost dropped.
Yeah, I'm close.
Okay.
The squishy squishy cleric is still tanking hits from the dragon.
Druid.
Cleric.
Cleric druid.
Oh, cleric druid.
Half and half.
That brings us to Nibbles.
Okay, let's spam the trigger.
Okay, for attacks.
26.
Hit.
Dang, I was so close. Not
Hit.
crit. 22.
Hit. Miss.
18. I'm lucky.
Oh wait,
Hit.
Hit.
was the bite non-magical?
Bite is non-magical.
Then it's reduced by 3 points.
Is the
And the
dragon?
other attack would
No, the
also
dragon's
be
not
reduced by
frightened.
3, so I would get
The dragon
Actually,
is
six
not
more
frightened.
points.
Dang it.
heavy armor master.
I'm taking these two.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Bit better. Nice and even across the board. That's 9, 15.
15? Okay.
15, 9, 13. Another 15.
Lego Vader's not even in the
Right.
camera.
If I get 15 again.
What?
Oh no, Lego
6, 12, 16, 18.
There he is.
Plus 18, okay.
And the last
There we go.
one,
Get to see the cool
9, 12, 13.
13. Okay.
How much was that all together? I'm curious.
I don't know. I've been adding it all just to a grand total. But it's 15, 15, 18, and 13. So 30, 48.
61.
Thank you.
It's a good portion of chunk damage.
Yeah.
I wish I had actually.
Coming from a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to bump my bonus action to second wind just because I want just a tiny bit more health.
Okay. And that will bring us to a legendary action. He will tail attack.
The bear. Hit the bear.
Do we want to roll for it?
Yeah, you know what? I will.
1 is the bear, 2 is the minifig, 3.
I told you to bring me a minifig, not a real.
And that will actually be Kelly.
Oh dear.
Oh.
None of us can heal. Oh, never mind. You can.
I
We're a
have
paladin.
I have
We're
an
good.
aura of life saver? Or no, it would drop.
It'll drop.
It'll drop.
Actually, she needed to make a DC 20 concentration saving throw, which failed.
+5.
Oh.
Because,
That's
well, actually, no, because that's higher than 30 feet. So, wait, 5, 10.
You're 40.
Yeah.
40. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you failed. So you don't even have the spell concentrate anymore.
yeah.
And you
Oh,
get
wow.
hit. For a total of 2.
Can I aim my shots at its eyes to blind it?
No. 15 damage.
15?
Yes, you go down.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Just
15.
barely.
That's it.
Oh. Vader, save her!
She got too close.
I'm too
By
close.
2 points
Yeah,
of
but
damage.
she takes full damage from everything.
I'm no longer resistant to necrotic. No.
You're fine. Quit your whining.
Okay, that brings us to Vader's turn.
Starlight,
Pick me back up, please.
So here's what's gonna happen. I use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud. Then I float down, put my hand on Starlight. Come,
Cast CPR.
come back. And there's like this life red force thing that happens that would technically be life drain, but this isn't life drain.
The opposite.
It's the opposite, as life gets forced into you and you gain 100 hit points from lay on hands.
Oh my gosh.
And then I will pick her up with one hand and pull this horse back like 20 feet. Sorry, no, because I went down 40 feet.
Yeah.
40 feet. Then flying, I'll bring it back 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. That should put us. Actually, we'll come like right over here. No, we want to come right over here because that puts us slightly
By
right
the
into
net
cone, and that'll also put me still within range of my vow of enmity.
And he doesn't have reactions.
Yeah.
Because I cancelled that.
Hey.
That'll bring us to
Way of the open hand. Smackdown.
a tail attack from the dragon. This time on Vader.
Vader,
Your tail's turning.
He can hit you from 15 feet away.
You can hit from 20 feet away.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
That'll be
If only I were closer.
If only.
a 20. It hits.
Suffice to say, it's
Okay.
A 20 really high number.
Oh no, I lost the spin.
That'll be 26 non-magical damage.
Okay, so I'll take 23 of that.
That'll bring us to Starlight's turn.
Holy crap.
Okay.
You've taken some serious damage.
Yep, I have 129 hit points, and I now have 118 left.
Okay. Mass Cure Wounds. All of us. I believe I can do all of us.
What level?
It's like a 30-foot.
Okay, so I can't get.
It's fine. I'm at 234 out of 252. I'm fine.
You can, if you step over there, you can reach
Step
them.
like right there.
Yeah, if you just.
Okay, I'll move right here. And then I'll get all of us. Okay. 3d8
What
from
level are you going
that.
to cast that?
6th level. So 4d8.
It's a
Is it
5th level
ranged
spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mass Cure Wounds is freaking sick. Mr. Pipe can cast it twice.
And then
Hey.
another.
You casted it.
I didn't really realize you guys
Love
were
it.
that high level.
No. It's his
Well, you
staff
said
of
that else
healing.
for that.
Ah.
Oh, I
We're
should
only
use it
level
at
4.
That's what I thought. I was like,
I will need
oh, you guys are really high level, but no.
far more
Nope, level 4.
if I'm doing it at level 9.
Hopefully he's gonna need it.
So I will
Well, maybe he
need
won't. Matters on what they do.
What?
Plus your chalice ability.
2 more D8.
Was the damage earlier not knocking her out of her chalice form?
No, it can't. I believe.
I think it can.
If it's a transformation, then it's a whole other pool of hit points.
But you can use it. She can use her bonus action to reactivate it, though, can't you?
Yeah.
But wouldn't that act like a damage buffer? So all damage she's been taking goes to that hit point pool first before
It
hers?
doesn't have
No,
hit point
it
pool.
doesn't have a.
Oh.
It
Because
just
it's
gives her
just me.
magic benefits.
Yes.
It's not
That's
a
one of the-
natural druid shape,
That's one of the best parts of druid shape.
Right? You turn to form of the bear and you just soak up
Okay.
damage.
So this is
Yeah, but you can't cast
The
spells
spell.
that way.
That's fair.
by itself.
Multi-classing into
I need
sorcerer for a subtle
2
spell.
more D8s.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have this
that'll
one.
work.
Or just make magic items
And
that you can
then
wear as a bear.
That's fair.
have that. Oh.
Like just have your staff in your bear's teeth.
2 plus the spell's level, so that's 11. So I
I'll use
need
my somatic with the bear claw.
to roll these.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be fully healed at this point.
So the
I
5,
wish.
So it's 10.
20, 30, 42, plus 11, 51,
Did you add your
53,
wisdom from this?
plus my wisdom modifier, 58,
Did you add your wisdom from this? So you add your wisdom
plus
5.
again.
63?
3.
Yes.
Yes. So 63.
I'm maxed.
I've been hit with 5 hit points.
I needed that. Very much.
I'd only taken 68 damage.
I'm only missing 46 hit points now.
The powers of a very powerful
Druid.
druid cleric.
Yosh.
My turn again. Here we go.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
How's this dragon looking?
Pretty darn chipper.
pretty darn chipper.
It's still it's looking damaged for sure. It's taken
Okay, here we
a
go.
lot, but it's not.
Like, I think
necessarily a
every
death
round
score or
is
anything.
Okay, I'm gonna make all these attack
That's a lot of
riflets.
health, because at least
Okay.
every round we've
Because
gone
he's gonna
around
hit me
100
anyway,
health,
so
100
might as well.
damage between all of us.
Wow, even with advantage, I only got a 21.
You missed.
I missed. I have a plus 14 to hit, and I missed.
How?
Natural 20
That'll hit.
for my tail.
Hey.
Make a wisdom save. This could be amazing.
That will be a 16.
Yes!
What happened?
Okay, here we go.
What just
Okay,
happened?
so that is 2d8. No. That is 3d8 and 4d12 damage. Yeah.
Oh, that 1d12.
Okay, so that is 10 damage there. That is 19, 20, 21. That is 25 plus 8, so 33 damage for my tail.
Wait a minute. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Plus 8.
You forgot the 10 below that.
Oh crap. That would be 43.
There you go.
43 damage with my tail. Okay, thank you.
I was like, that's not right.
I
You're
was like,
missing
something's missing.
a lot of damage.
Okay, now another flurry of blows. So this has been
How many keys?
4 out of my 9. Oh wait, this is another one. I still have 4 more. Okay, flurry of blows. First attack will be a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, I need you to make a strength saving throw. This probably won't work.
As he crit fails. Please.
No.
He's not even proficient, but he doesn't need to be. That'll be 17.
17 wisdom.
No, strength.
Nope. Never mind. That is the DC. 17.
Oh man.
Okay. So I do 8 damage to his foot, and then I'll make my last flurry of blows. Dang it. Almost 30.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is 30. Make another strength saving throw.
That'll be 24.
Oh, dang it. Okay, for another 7 damage. I was hoping to punch him into the light.
Ooh, that is
Who's that? Okay. Now he's looking a bit rougher.
He now has advantage on all attacks against me.
Oh wait,
But only him.
But only me.
Does he have disadvantage on everybody else?
No, it's
No.
just.
I forgot. I need to roll a Constitution saving throw because of concentration.
Oh, yes.
But I got like I got a 20. No, 19. I got a 19 on it. So
I don't remember how much damage he dealt with you, so let's call it good.
Damn, covered good.
I think it was not quite 40. So.
Alright.
probably was not 38 damage. So we're good.
So that brings
I
us
think he did like
to
36. Because you minus 2, 3,
His turn.
so it was like 33 or something.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see.
Come along, little dragon.
He shall use his breath weapon again.
Wait, did you roll a Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, he has to make a wisdom saving throw. That's right.
Not that the breath.
He succeeds.
Not that
He
the
get-
breath weapon.
He got a 30 something.
Okay.
So everyone make your Constitution saving throws.
Constitution.
With plus 5.
23. Whoops. Where'd that go?
It was an 8.
22.
Indomitable.
What?
22.
Ooh!
Fail.
Natural 20.
Success.
28.
19.
Plus 5
Success.
would be 32. No, 33.
Did you add the plus 5, Ken?
Am I finally within range of that aura?
No.
No.
I wish I'd gotten that one, but you know that's okay.
What would you get?
For my whatever the concentration saving throw is 29.
No.
Constitution.
Concentration for the damage I'm gonna take.
Okay. What did you get for your Constitution saving throw? 19.
19.
Okay. You failed. Okay. Those who failed take 91 damage. Alan, you take 45.
Ooh, that brings me down to 92. That
I
is
take 45.
mean.
And you take 45. Yes.
45.
We're
Don't
back
worry.
to where we started.
I got you.
I still am in the triple digits.
Hey,
I'm only taking 50 damage.
good work.
Okay.
Good job, barbarian. You're an idiot.
This is bad.
And that will be
Alright.
the end of his turn. That'll bring us to
Nibble.
Nibbles.
Spam. 23.
Hit.
Natural 20.
Hit.
Ooh.
That's a lightning
24.
bolt.
Critical fail. And I'm all out of lucky.
He fails his saving throw on that lightning bolt, by the way. So that'll be
Why couldn't he fail his
2
save
hits.
with me?
and-
Right.
I think if
Because you're not doing dex
everyone
saves.
would get advantage.
Right.
If you were doing dex saves, he would
How
fail.
much d6?
It's 8 for
Well,
the
next
lightning
time I'll
bolt,
knock his knee out.
and then
This is the
again
way.
you hit 2 more times, right? So that'd
Yep.
be a total of 16 d6.
Okay. Here's the 8 for the lightning bolt. That's 11, 17, 21, 22, 23, 26.
Okay.
5, 10, 15 to the 26, that'd be 41. And 6. Oh, this was terrible.
Oh,
That was 8.
sad day.
49.
Okay,
That
so
was sad.
he takes that.
How's he looking?
Rough.
Rough? Okay.
He's a shadowy monster that doesn't bleed. How are we supposed to tell?
His
Broken
bones,
bones?
look a little broken.
I mean,
In the spots we hit
his
him.
right
A
foot is
little.
probably.
His foot
Gone.
looks pretty hammered.
It's a stump.
What's left of
It
it?
looks pretty mace. Not hammered. Pew, pew, pew.
He's going to make a tail attack against Alan.
And with advantage.
It doesn't matter. He hits.
Just in case he wanted to get a natural 20.
There you go. But the boss crit against
That'll be
us.
20 damage, which means 10 damage to you.
How heavy of items can you lift?
Vader's
with
turn.
telekinesis?
I can't actually cast telekinesis.
Oh.
It's only pushing him around. Okay, I'm gonna fly 40 feet into the air and move 10 feet in. I guess that's what that is.
If Jimmy woke up right now, Johnny. Timmy,
Wow.
Jimmy.
So
If Johnny woke up right now and
First-
saw this crazy shit
first
going
roll
on.
is a 32 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so Spirit Shroud will do 1d8 radiant damage. That's gonna, and then I'm gonna smite with a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
So, hold on a second. So that brings it up to 60. Let me do the math first, just to make sure I'm getting this right. 3rd level spell slot. So it's a total of 68 from smiting, plus 1d8 from Spirit Shroud, which is 78, plus another 3d8 from Sunblade, normal, Sunblade because he's undead, and Radiant. So that's a total of 11d8.
Okay.
That I will do right here.
I have 1,
Thank you.
4,
How many do you have?
Can I
7.
borrow?
You need
I need
7
7
more.
more.
7
Here is
d8.
6.
Oh, here's
Just
one.
one more.
This just feels nice to roll this many d8s.
Yes, I've never rolled this many d8s before. It's
The best is when you crit as a paladin and
Yes.
drop a 4th level divine smite in
Well,
there.
that happened before. That felt really
Right.
good.
Alrighty, so that's... Whoa, those are all max. Okay, so that's 24, 26, 29, 32, 37, 44, 46, 51, 54, plus another 9, which is a total of 63 on that first hit.
Ow.
Paladins, man.
And then, because Spirit Shroud does something. Spirit Shroud will reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. And
He
then
is now below 50 hit points if you did succeed on your saving throw. I don't remember if you did or not.
You don't know.
Banishing smite's just 1 attack.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
one
it is.
attack. But that is helpful to know. So actually, that doesn't work. The Spirit Shroud is it starts in your next turn. Then I will use my bonus action to drop Spirit Shroud and cast Vanishing Smite,
So,
which is my last 5th level spell slot. And then I will use my 4th level spell slot to smite. I got a, let's see, that was a 9 plus 13 is 22 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is
So
it gonna go?
I'm gonna turn 1 because Spirit Shroud isn't active anymore. Okay, 15, 17, 23, 31, 33, 34, 37, 39, plus another 9 is 48 plus 5d10. 2, 3.
Did you just say 48? He's dead.
Well, roll me a charisma saving throw. Plus another 17, 25,
And vanish.
26, 32 damage. Be gone from my empire.
Well, he also failed his charisma saving throw.
So not only is the body dead, it's
not.
banished.
I killed myself.
With that, he poofs into non-existence.
Thank you. This kingdom, this room is my domain.
Okay.
Well,
I need my D8s back.
Yes.
Is that
Thank
it?
you
for
That
letting
is
me
it.
borrow them.
The
Are we done? is that all?
first rays of sunlight are starting to hit
One
the
more.
window as you
Quickly run over and jump in the bed so that I can cuddle my human.
Back to where we were before.
Yes. All the damage you guys did in total to that ancient red Dracolich
Is
is
a grand total of
610.
I will dismiss
I mean-
Avenging Angel.
And I heal us all.
I mean, if each time we were doing like
100 damage.
between
at
the two
least.
of us, we were doing like 70 damage apiece, and then you were like critting beyond belief with your laser pointer from across the room.
dragon with a laser pointer! Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
if this works.
We hope so.
I will have to mess with it a lot to try and like get it
Save it, salvage
presentable.
Okay.
That's okay.
You
But,
can stop the recording then.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
I'll leave us in.
Follow us on Facebook.
Mhm.
Oh.